Good morning, Soldier Boy here, and welcome back to Assassin's Creed Black Flag for livestream number 15 as we continue our journey through the game and through the Assassin's Creed franchise. Hope everyone is well. Hope your week is going swimmingly. Swimmingly is the wrong word. Felt weird saying it, but it kind of just come out and it's like, well, that doesn't sound right. We will continue on with Black Flag today. We are looking to continue clearing everything ready for doing the next lot of missions. The main aim, I think, more than anything else, is to clear the islands we haven't been to, finish the ones we have, just so there's not as much running around to do once we finish the story. It'll be mostly trophy related and then multiplayer. I can't say I'm looking forward to multiplayer, but I don't know what we actually need to achieve in it, so it might be okay. So far, the bits that I thought would be annoying haven't been, so like the shanties haven't been that bad to find and to catch, so I was expecting them to be a lot worse than they are. Massive thank you to the new subscribers and also to the people that joined us last night for Genshin Impact. Tonight we are doing a multiplayer Genshin Impact stream with the plan, with some of you guys hopefully joining us, and I need to kind of make a plan of what we're going to be doing. Obviously multiplayer can be a little bit hit and miss unless you know what you're planning to do. That's the big thing. You've got to really plan your aims for multiplayer. Otherwise you'll all just run around doing not very much. But yeah, that's the plan. Let me just tweet. This is the part where I can't type and talk, so bear with me 2 seconds and then we'll crack on. Good morning, Mr. Mayor Plays. How are you? I'm really struggling to type and to actually spell this one. That's not good, though. We were slightly late starting this morning, mainly because my other half was late leaving, to be fair. It does happen occasionally. So this is our last morning live stream of the week. I can't believe it's already Thursday. These weeks are flying by. Already into February. Just, I don't know. I don't know where the time is going. But the plan today is continue doing as much as we can. Tonight we are live with Genshin Impact. And this afternoon is the Dirt 5 video of me and my little boy. You just took down an entire man of war. Wow. And you got rope darts. Nice. You've been grinding completing islands. The islands can become a grind, can't they? But because we always aim for 100% completion on everything we do, for me, I don't feel they're a grind yet. The minute they feel a grind, it's going to become... I try then stop enjoying it. So as long as it doesn't become a grind, we're all good. But you got rope darts. I'm assuming you've got them fired the story then. So we're probably 1 or 2 missions away from getting them. I'm still not sure how... I'm still not sure really how many more missions we still need to do, to be fair. Okay, I'm confused. Oh, I know why. Okay, so we stopped here. This is where we finished. We completed the Templar mission that was here, and then we stopped because we ran out of time. So we've got to clear this island first, and then we'll look at where to go next. There's also treasure here to look for. We did get the viewpoint, and we did the whatchamacallit. But this is the time to use sleep darts. It does look like it, doesn't it? So yeah, the plan is we'll clear the island, and then we'll have a look at whatever islands are nearby. Sleep darts, I believe you're right. I really do. I think this is the ideal time. One more. I've been spotted. free the prisoners. Can't do it until we're not. Why won't we knock these guys out? That's annoying. Right, you guys can. So we did use the sleep darts, but obviously we've now kind of messed it up by going inside to have a look at everything. I'm hoping that we haven't messed this up. Should have used them as a human shield there, shouldn't I? We may have severely messed this up. We're nearly dead, which doesn't help. And the rain is now starting just to... Yeah, we're decent, guys. Completely messed it up. We'll try this again. I shouldn't have jumped in when I did. I didn't even think about the guys on the top shooting. We should have focused a little bit more on what we was doing there. Let's try this again, shall we? So I think sleep darts on these 4 is ideal. The only other issue we got is the guys up there. Let's go to guns. Obviously, the minute I jump down, we're going to get seen by this guy over here. Too far away to do anything to him. Oh, there's a guy here. That didn't help us, did it? I didn't even think about this guy. I want to get to this guy over here. We've only got a limited amount of time before them guards wake up. Right, he's down. But the guys are already getting back up.
Amigo mío, te tengo encañonado.
Yeah, we took a hit there. I kind of expected that. But I think that's them all out. Didn't quite go to plan, but I think we've done what we needed to do. There we go. We lost 1 prisoner. Yeah, it didn't quite work to plan, but we still did it. Nice with what you said too. You can fast travel in a restricted area. You just need to be anonymous. Oh wow, okay, that's quite good. Yeah, I remember saying about it. I wasn't sure if you could or not. So I've always tried to escape the restricted area first. So that's good to know. Very good to know. Right, we freed him. We need to get back up here to do the stealth. And I can't say that went to plan, but we managed to do it in some shape, way or form. The best gun in the game is obtained by doing all the naval contracts. So there's a fair... We've been trying to do them as we go. The only ones we've not done are the ones that we've deemed we're not ready for. But we have tried to do them as and when we can. Okay. So we know where this needs to roughly go because, if you see, that needs to go there. So, there we go. Line that up. Good morning, Lisa. How are you? I'm not too bad, thank you. Not too bad at all. We'll get them done. Like I say, we aim to do everything, so we will definitely get everything done. We always aim to do everything 100%.
Aye, another keystone.
In saying that, there are 2 Assassin's Creed games that are causing us issues in doing everything 100%, I must admit. Hopefully we'll get to them soon. Right, while we're here, there's lots of stuff to clear here and here. I'm just wondering whether our best bet is to clear these ones first. Go slightly back on ourselves. Because when we came into this line, we focused on obviously the main quest. I'm losing my track of words. It's not really working this morning. We concentrated on completing the Templar Hunt. I don't know what's going on this morning. Okay, shard done. There's a treasure chest down there as well we need to grab. So we can quickly grab this treasure chest wherever you are. It is there. And we'll head back through. I haven't checked. No, I think we're missing one. And I think it's on an island we've not been to. Because we've cleared all the ones on the islands we've been to. So if we have a quick look at the map. Every island we've been to, we have done all the Templar hunts for them islands. So my assumption is now, the only ones missing are the islands we haven't been to. We've got a Naval Contract to do. No, it's not a Naval Contract. Harbour Master. So yeah, my only thinking is it's one of the islands we've not been to. That's the only thing it can be now, I think. And there's a few of those we haven't been to. So I'm assuming that's what it is. Kingston and Havana. Kingston and Havana we've done. That's Cumberland Bay. Where's Kingston? Kingston's here. Kingston is done. There's nothing left to do in Kingston. I remember doing that one actually, to be fair. Havana is... I don't know where Havana is now. Offhand. That's not Havana, is it? It's Long Bay. We've fully cleared our island, but we need to do upgrades. Where is Havana? Nassau, we've got 2 assassinations and that's it. That's Abaco Island. That's done. I'm being really blind in terms of where it is. What's that? That's Ilvach. That is Tortuga, Cumberland Bay, Grand Cayman, Cayman Sound. No. Am I really silly? It's not there. I'm kind of thinking we've not been to Havana. Where did you spot Havana? Because I didn't see it. Oh, there, Havana. Well spotted. We haven't done really very much here at all. But there is no Templar. Oh, there is. It's there. So we've got to go to Havana to clear that as well then. We've been there, I think, story-wise, and that's all we did there. We've got lots to do in Havana then. Havana. But what we're going to do, we're going to clear this island. We'll do the fort. We might do the shipwreck first. Shipwreck, fort. And we'll sail around this way. And then we'll get to Havana and try and do that as well. But yeah, I couldn't spot it for ages for some reason. I know we can fast travel, but we'll try and clear things along the way there. That's going to be a good plan. Nassau, I think... What have we got left? Oh, I think it's Nassau's assassination contracts. Just 2 assassinations, that's all we've got to do there. Torres, oh, you were in Havana when we first started. That's probably why we didn't do very much. Because we focused on the story so much when we first started. That would probably explain where we got it. You got the golden pistols, nice. As I say, the only thing I would say about weapons and stuff is I've noticed they don't really make that much difference. As long as you're accurate, I don't think they really make a massive amount of difference. Swords are the same. You still take people out in the same way. I could be wrong, but that's just the way it seems. We need to get round here and go up, don't we? Not that way. That wasn't the way I wanted to go. Right, there's a treasure chest just round here. I can hear it already. So we're just going to finish clearing everything on the island and then we are done here. As I say, we're only here mainly because we were doing the Templar Hunt. So now that is done, it's just a case of clearing everything. So we head up, we've got the cadaver. Get my words right today. And then 2 chests behind it. And then we shall have a look. But yeah, hopefully we'll get quite a bit done. I would like to be able to do some stories soon. But obviously we're still trying to stick to clearing as much as possible first. You've 100% of Ravana and Nassau, nice. Time to query logs out. Oh, you've done nothing in Kingston. So we did Kingston. Kingston was tough. It took a while. Oh, that's the other thing we need to look at. So what numbers are we on to here? 338 480. The reason I ask is 338. We're looking for 338. We know there's a treasure here. I'm trying to see which map it is. Did I get the numbers wrong? It's told us there's a treasure here. 338 480. So as even when we loaded in, it told us there was a treasure here. 338. That's weird. They did tell us there was a treasure here we haven't got. We have a map for it. But according to our maps, we haven't got one. Yeah, we haven't got a map for a treasure here. Yeah, it told us there was. You're rank 663 of Deadliest Assassins. Nice! I know, ours is still quite high, I think. We're nowhere near that stage. Okay, let's climb up here. 335 something. I thought it said here. We'll have another look in a sec. We have got a 335 map, I believe. It says. Let's have a look. So this is 339. Oh, I didn't spot actually the numbers were changing. So anything from 330 up. I think it's a 333 we've got. I think it's over here. So if we, it's 333. I think I've got 326. There we go. 333 650. Is that the area here? I think it's down here. 330. No, 333. No, it's not here. It's going up. 330 isn't in here, is it? So that's south of here. Yeah, so there's an island south of here that's also got treasure there. 650 is too high. Yeah, it is too high. You're right. What other ones have we got that's in the 300s? 335 469. 335 469. There is what this one's here. There we go. It is literally there. 335 469. That's our treasure. Yeah, well spotted. I use McQuilliel's wheel, I think. Yeah, you are right. Well spotted, Lisa. So yeah, that's where we need to head. Have I got the right number? 469, yeah. Although, saying that, 335 469, that's miles off the land. Or is that just a stub where we disembark, isn't it? So, it's here. I think it's there. We look on the map. Big temple, stones in front of it, to the right near a tree. I think. We need to drop down, don't we? I'm looking at the maps in a weird way for some reason. So, it's that one there, tree to the side, when it's next to the tree. I think we're in the right area. I don't know why I was looking at the numbers wrong like that. There we go. Treasure found. Thank you both for your help for that. There we go. 9 of 18 plans collected. I don't know why I was struggling with the maps then. That's a bit weird. There we go. Okay, so we've got these 3 items to pick up, and then we're done here, and we can head off. It is feeling like we are not far off finishing Black Flag. I don't know why it feels like that. I thought this would be a really long playthrough, but I don't think it's going to be. I think it's going to be a lot shorter than we thought it was going to be. I don't know, it's just the way I'm feeling about it at the minute. Okay, let's interact with this. So we know the long rectangle is going to be over there, so this is quite a simple one to solve because of that rectangle. Gives you that ability to kind of figure it out quickly. You're getting the elite mortar storage, nice. Okay, so we know also the treasure chest is here, as underneath us, so we need to drop down. So let's go across up here. We're going to grab this shard, and then we've got the treasure and the treasure chest to grab. Nicely done. And then I think that's the island done. Trophies might take a while, do you think? That's the one thing I've not looked at. It's to do with multiplayer. The multiplayer ones, yeah, I don't know what we need to actually do in multiplayer to achieve it. I don't want to look until after we finish the story. But yeah, they could be an issue. And that could be the one that holds us up, maybe. Okay, that is done. I think that's the island finished as well. There we go, everything's finished. So, we need to head back to the ship. And once we're on the ship, we're going to head, in fact, we're going to head to here first. I don't want to not do it. Although saying that, if any of these islands have anything on, when we sail past, it should show up, to be fair. So yes, we're going to head across there, and then we're going to grab the underwater one, and then from there we're going to go across and do the fort. And then we'll head. We're trying to make our way to Havana, basically. And then we'll clear that. That's the plan. But yeah, I hadn't thought about the multiplayer trophies. That's a very good point. So yes, it could take a while. Okay, I don't really want to do that, do I? I'm trying to. There's no quick way back to the ship. We still gonna need metal. Yeah. Let's have a look. So the jackdaw upgrades, we still need metal. We need 650 metal for the broadside cannons. We still need some of the underwater things for the plans. We haven't got the elite ram plan yet. Round shots done, chain shot mortar. We need metal. Swivel, we've got enough but not enough money. Heavy shot, we need the plan. Fire barrel, we need the plan. Heavy shot storage, we need the plan. Mortar storage, we need the plan. We can do the advanced fire barrel at any point. And we need the harpoon plan as well. Take the robot. I couldn't see one. I did think that's what I was actually looking for, to be fair. Where is... Oh, it's there. I couldn't see it. Me not being with it this morning for some reason. Okay, return to ship. We are going to go and get attacked, because that ship's about to attack us. Yeah. Okay, well this is a chance to get metal anyway. Chance for us to grab some metal while we're here. I wasn't expecting a fight straight away, but hopefully they have some metal on board. They've kind of respawned in, haven't they, after we'd already beaten them to get here. And they've respawned again. I think that's why that's happened the way it has. That's all good. We have got a ship as well behind us. Let's deal with this first, and then hopefully this will be some metal. Oh, I was trying to board, but it wouldn't do it. There we go. But yeah, we're spotting the rowboat. For some reason, I couldn't see the rowboat. I don't know why. This guy hiding underneath for. But yeah, we've still got a few upgrades we still need to do. Enemy scouts up top and soldiers. I need guns back on. Okay, once we've done this ship, we can not take the hit from the big guy. Right, the crew is done. We now just need to head up and deal with the scouts. There we go. Up we go. Scouts have killed 2 of those. Nicely done. There we go. Ship is done. Well done for getting the mortar storage. Congratulations. That's something we need to find. That's why I think we should head for the underwater. Then we go ahead across to the fort and go that way. Wood and sugar, unfortunately no metal. I will send that to the fleet. We're fully healed, so we don't need any of that. I think there's the other boat is alongside the other side, which is the way we want to head out. That's the way we came in. But the way we're looking to go is this way. There is another ship here, but we may as well take it on while we're here. It has wood and sugar. Unfortunately, it doesn't have metal. But we'll deal with this on the way. I'm just going to stand still. We'll use the mortar. Probably a little bit high there. There we go, it's down. I think I crashed the ship as well on the way doing that. Okay, so if we leave them this way, we can then head to the shipwreck and then we're heading to the fort. Let's board this ship. Unfortunately it doesn't have metal, but it does have wood. I don't think we need wood anymore either. I think we're all done with wood. I think we're all done with cloth as well. Didn't seem to use much cloth. Who's the gold guys? Oh, the enemy officers. I wondered why they were showing up as gold. Right, we still have 1 officer to take out. Officer dealt with. We've got 3 crew to kill. 1 more crew to kill. There we go. You can one-shot the officers now. Did you know that there is a civilian boat? When you kill it, it will say, do not kill civilians. When you get on the boat by foot, the civilians will attack you. That's interesting. Just equipped with golden pistols, you can hopefully one-shot. We'll repair the jackdaw with this one, as we did take a bit of damage. Okay, shipwreck, and then after that, fort, and then work our way round to Havana. I think that's a decent plan. But yeah, metal's the one thing we do desperately need. I think metal seems to be the hardest resource to come across. Although, gunboats don't, they have fire barrels, don't they, gunboats? I'm trying to think what actually has it. The weather's getting bad, a little bit bad over there, I can see that. Just trying to avoid the weather, shall we? We're heading straight past that. Nice whale jumping out of the ocean there. Am I sailing right towards it? I am. Turn! Thank you. Okay. There is some things to pick up here looking at this. So these only show up when you get near now, because obviously we haven't unlocked this area because of the forts. But there is a treasure chest here, so we might as well grab this whilst we're here. Saves coming back once we unlock the fort and the map itself. So let's stop here. Do I want to know a do you know fact? Go for it. I like a good fact. Cass is normally the supplier of facts whenever we play anything. So what have you got for me? What facts? I don't think we've got many more of these treasures to find on these islands. We have done quite a few. I'd like to think we're getting there with them. Treasure chest is over here. There it is. That is 32 of 46. She's trying to usurp Cass. That's the fun fact guy. That's a good point. We should have a fact off with Cass at some point. See him come out with the most outrageous facts. Okay, so that's that little island cleared. Still making our way towards Shipwreck. What does that mean? So Cass is someone that joins the streams quite a lot, and he tends to have a lot of facts. It's always been his thing. So usurp is basically trying to outdo Cass, which would be funny as anything if he did. Did you? He's a very nice guy that everyone enjoys. I find that really awkward to reply to when people have said that. I've people say previously in the past. I find it really awkward, mainly because I'm just being me. I'm not trying to portray a character. I'm not trying to be. I'm not even trying to be entertaining, to be honest. I'm just trying to be. I'm just me. I like games. I like chatting. And if I wasn't chatting to you guys whilst playing, I'd be talking to myself. That's kind of just the way it is. Yeah, I kind of find that one a hard thing to say anything to. Okay, Shipwreck. Can we avoid the sharks this time? I've had a really bad time with Shipwrecked Sharks. They're not my greatest. I don't know why I struggle so much. Of everything I thought I'd struggle with on this, I didn't think sharks would be the thing. You're betraying being nice, but I'm not doing it. How do I word this? I'm not trying to be someone I'm not, if that makes sense. You see on social media and YouTube and Twitch and all the other good stuff, people being really aggressive or people having tantrums and people like that, but they're portraying a different version of themselves. I guarantee they're not like that in real life. Whereas for me, I'm not trying to be anything. But that's weird. So for this one, it's not showing up where everything is. Unless it's above us here. Maybe we can get above. But that's not actually showing up where everything is. This will be interesting. Different to the norm. So we have got a shard here. There's enemies as well. So I'm assuming we have to go up to deal with the last chest and stuff. Alright, we'll watch out for the red spiky urchins on the side of the walls. They will hurt us. I like that one. That was me not getting away from the urchins. Does this mean there's no sharks though? Oh, there's urchins on the bottom, I didn't see those. Does this mean there's no sharks? Could I be in for an easy time with no sharks at once? How nice is it going to be to us? I can see it, I can see it, I can see it. I've avoided it. They're horrible things. I like green eels. There's another one there. Stay away from me, please. You horrible thing. There we go. Fragment achieved. Now we head up here. Past the urchins. I want to head up. There's an air pocket here. This isn't where we get out though. There is another area to get out, by the looks of it. You have a treasure map links to this location. I wasn't expecting a treasure map on this location. So we're going to need to find where that is. Did you know that frogs are cool? Frogs are cool, okay. You're not playing a role that makes the streams nice to stay in. Some people are a bit extra. Yeah, I'm one of those. I try and jump in people's streams and show support and say hello and all that good stuff. And sometimes, and not all the time, but sometimes, some of the people come across, what's the word? Weird's the wrong word, but they come across, I don't know, just different, and I'm not a fan. Like I'm not one that swears. Anyway, 438. So I'm looking for the treasure map at the same time. 438. It's not that one. It says we've got a treasure map here. I'm trying to find which one it is. It's in the 4s. 442. Let's have a look. So it's the 4/8s. Anything that's 4/8 will be the treasure map. 479, 487. I think that's the one. 489, 487. No, it's not here. I swear this just said there was a treasure map here. Although it could be here, couldn't it? It'll just be in a different place. So I think the treasure map is here. 442118. Let's have a look. Do you think that one? 442118. 442. No, 442 is too low. I would have said. I think it's that one. 479487. I think it's that one. For the elite fire barrels. 118 is too low. Yeah. You have a Japanese Mickey soundboard. That's a bit different. Yeah. So 479487. That's what we're looking for. A ledge with a bridge that's broken, potentially. Okay, we're going to keep heading through here. We've got ourselves some health. So, I'm assuming there's a way up. We can see there's enemies nearby. Whoa, 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 whoa. Don't send me flying. That's what I was trying to avoid here. Stay away from the walls. There's a chest here as well. Where are you? Up here. Okay, that's one of the smuggler's chests. Kind of not sure where we're heading now. I've kind of lost my track of where we are going. I think it is still this way. Right, there's enemies here, so I'm assuming this is where we get out. So restricted area. We're going to not have any weapons, are we? Either? Right, we have the guy's sword if you want it. Chest is here. Treasure should be there. Yeah, that's what we kind of figured out, was it's going to be around this area. I assumed we were heading up at some point. Let's just have a quick look. Can we see anything here? I don't think it's this bit. I think it's... Although actually, I think it is here, isn't it? It's on the map. There we go. Just there. At least he's using his hands this time and not blunting a blade. That's something. But yeah, as I was saying, I've jumped in streams, and when you get faced with a tirade of swear words straight away, that puts me off, and I then kind of don't stick around, if that makes sense. And I'm not against swearing, I just don't swear that much myself. Whereas my other half has got a complete potty mouth. But everyone's different, so I appreciate that. I'm just one of those that tries to stay away from it. And if it's too much, I don't get the people that are acting a completely different person on stream. Mainly because that's just not me. We've been seen. Stand up. Right, we've got to try and survive this. I think he's doing well to fight barehanded at this point. Anyone else? As long as they're not using guns, we're fine. Okay, so the people with guns are actually outside of here, so we survived that pretty well. Right, there is a shard nearby, it's above us. There is a chest over here as well. Let's grab this chest. And there is one shard, I think that's all we need is one more shard, and we're out of here. But yeah, I'm not criticising people for swearing, but I just don't tend to stay in them kind of chats. Shoot your friend for me, thank you very much. Well done for shooting your friend. And you're gone as well. Into the sea. Right, let's grab the shard, and we're done here. Area cleared. While we're in the water and not commanding the ship, we may as well head to the room and do our fleet stuff while we're here. It makes sense while we're out and about. And that may give us the money to do some upgrades as well. You play games that swear. I do play games that swear, to be fair. I do. I think you might be turning sentences to full-on paragraph. Their friend. The fact that the enemies still shoot even though they can see you have their friend right in front of them. I wonder if sometimes they believe that they're a better shot and will be able to avoid their friend. But yeah, kind of weird, isn't it? If you did it last minute, I kind of understand, but it is a bit weird how that works. We'll salvage the brig because the cargo space is low. It's only 25. We need stuff with 40 or 50 now. So salvage for gemstones. We kind of sent quite a lot here. The man of war, we need this ship. This is the one we're going to keep. So we'll salvage a ship from the fleet. We want something. Anything that's got low cargo space, we'll look to get rid of. That's got a 50. That's a 40, 40, 25. The Lotus Eater has gone, I'm afraid, because the storage space is too low. The Man of War can now be added. That's only a 25, so we'll salvage for gemstones. That's another brig of 25. See you later. Another Man of War. We can add another dock. We now have enough gems, so that's another dock added, and another Man of War added. That frigate's got 40. Let's see, is there anything in the fleet that's got less than 40? The Galga is 35. Yeah, we just did one dock. We can't add any more now. It's quite very expensive now to add docks, strangely. That's a 35. We'll get anything less than a 35 space. Otherwise, the 35 is going. The Galga, I think, is gone. So how much do we actually need now for another space? Add to fleet. Another frigate with a 40. We need 3,000 gems now for another dock. We've got 2 more docks available once we get enough gems. The Guadeloupe, I don't think there's any reason to keep that. We got a Violoncello as a reward there. Harbour Scene at Sunset. There we go, another collectible. Saint Jerome as Cardinal. It's another collectible. And Wooden Term Statue of St. Adrian. Okay. And a cabinet. We've got quite a few rewards, haven't we, for these? Okay, perfect. So what have we unlocked? Where have we not been? That's the question. I think they've all been done. I'm just checking missions. I think there is something that shows up to say whether you've done them or not. So that's a new one. I don't know if we've done that. Eastern Canada. So I think the ones with the exclamation point are new and we haven't done, is my thinking. So the British colonies, there is one to do. I think that's what that means. Copy and paste into Google. Copy and paste into what into Google? So I do think that the explanation point means it's new. That's my thinking. We do need to make this less dangerous though to take this on. Actually, let's see if we could do it without changing it. If we change to a man of war. Oh, okay. We can even add a frigate to it, and this will make sure it's done 100%. We don't even need to worry about being dangerous. 100% success. We might as well do it. If we don't need to battle them to make them better, the link has showed. Oh, you sent me a link on Discord. Is that where have you sent it to? We've got any missions here? Yes, there's 3 missions here. I don't think we've done this one. Lost Expedition. Again, if we don't have to do any battling to make it 100%, and we can do it, perfect. You've just sent it, haven't you? That's more than 1 link. That's like 5 links. Oh, not in Discord. That wasn't you. I've just received a load of links from someone. I need to have a look at that. Okay, let's focus, rather than me getting kind of not sure what's going on. You send a Discord. Yeah, I won't look at it now. Just while we're doing this, I'm going to try and focus on what we're trying to achieve today. Right, have I got anything that can take that? Alright, I haven't got anything with a big enough hull, I don't think. Oh, we have there. There we go. Another man of war, 100%. Saves us a bit of time if we're not having to beat any of these to be able to send ships out. So another one there. This will unlock Bizou. There we go. That brig can take it. Just saving ourselves time by not having to actually do anything else. So there's a few missions there we need to do. Portugal. They're on timers. Nothing there we need to be doing. Africa. There's a couple here. That one we can do. It is dangerous though. 100%. If it's 100%, we don't need to worry, I don't think, about the danger level, to be fair. Anything else we need to do here? Cooks, we haven't got enough there. And Africa, nothing new looking at that. So I think we're done for the minute. Now, we've got 25,000. Let's sell our sugar and our rum. It's another 4,000 there. Money is no longer an issue. It's definitely a lot easier to come by now. Let's have a look. I don't think we can do anything because of the metal. No, we need another 206 for the broadside cannons. Although we haven't got the ram upgrade plan. Swivel, we can do the swivels, but it means using up our metal now. I think we better hold off. Yeah, there's nothing really we can do. Fire barrels, anything we can spend money on, we'll hold off, I think, on upgrades at this point. So, let's go. We're heading to the fort now. That's the next plan. So, if we're heading to the fort, we're heading this way. Let's see how difficult this one is going to be. We've learned a lot from doing forts so previously. We know to use the mortars where possible.
As much sail as you can.
Keep your distance. Slow down a little bit as well. I tend to go too quickly, I think, when I'm attacking forts. And then we don't get the shots off enough. So hopefully we can make this work. But we need metal. That's the one thing we do need. Some resources popping up over here. cloth. Don't really use cloth anymore, do we? We could actually sell our cloth. I don't think there's any upgrades that we actually use it for now. So that could be something we need to do. This little island coming to our left, is that one that's got anything for us to pick up, or have we already done it? There's nothing on it, by the looks of things. I did think to check. More sugar. Okay, we are nearly there. Now, I'm not sure what the distance is for the mortar. We're 1,000 meters away. Can't quite reach it. I'm not entirely sure what the distance on the mortar is. I would say it's roughly 500 meters. Maybe less. There is a gunboat patrolling. I've been spotted by boats. I think it is 500 meters. Right, that's our first mortar done. Wait for it to reload. We have got gunships on us as well. Not overly worried about the gunships. Mortar again? No, mortar's not loaded. Come on, turn. One down. Another one down there. Completely missed that, didn't I, there? There's another ship on us here. What's left for us to take out here? Not much. I think I missed that. I need to turn. There is a ship attacking us. It's only a small ship, I think. There we go, it's that one down. There we go, all the naval fort. I think the naval forts, because we are stronger, the naval forts are a lot easier now. Good morning, because I'm apologising in advance for missed that shot there. Apologies for any pronunciation mistakes. But good morning, Kashai.
Enemy making for us, sir. Tata, Spaniards. That's the
Okay.
shit cap.
Let's take this guy down.
Take a shot right there, sir. Fire!
Right, he's down. Let's go and take on the fort. That's all we've got left to do now is the fort here. But we did really well with the fort. They are a lot easier forts now, I'm finding. With the mortar upgrades, the broadside cannon upgrades. Thank you, Mr. Madplace. They are a lot easier.
Get them aloft! Douse all sail!
Okay, so let's deal with the fort. We'll have a look at the naval contract if there's one here as well. I don't think we gained anything to any upgrades. But we shall have a look. Didn't really want to do that, but there we go. Let's head in. What I will do is actually put weapons on. It's always a good start, isn't it? So we need to kill the 2 officers. We don't need to worry about any other fighting. We're just going to try and focus on the officers. As that should be our focus. I don't know if I can climb up here. No. Let's go round then, shall we? But if there's no need to fight anyone, we just won't. There's no point, is there? You might as well focus. Okay. There he is. First officer down. One more to go. Okay, I got shot from behind there. Is he down or is he... That wasn't an officer, was it? I thought it was, and it wasn't. There we go, that's the officer. And he is down. Okay. Let's now head to the war room. And then this is done. I do find focusing on what you actually need to do in a fort a lot quicker and easier. Maxed out HUD is pretty nice. Yes, it doesn't. You don't really worry about taking damage. To be fair, that's something I have noticed. You don't really have to worry about it too much. What are my thoughts on Oompa Loompa? Hang on. What are your thoughts on Baby Shark Dance? I'm not a fan of Baby Shark. Not at all. Oompa Loompa. What's Oompa Loompa? Okay, what do we need to collect from around here? To be fair, I think actually we've done quite well. So I was expecting collectibles around here that we'd missed. We haven't, amazingly. So we can actually leave here. We can head to there, the shipwreck. We can even head to the humpback whale. I think we still need one. And there's a new island over here to explore. We've also got this. But I was expecting collectibles we'd missed around this area. We haven't. So that's a massive bonus. There is a naval contract here as well we do need to look at.
Care to lose all the unwanted attention? Need to disappear, Captain.
Do we actually literally have to climb to get in? I thought there would be an easier way in now, but obviously not. Okay, we've got to collect all the treasures and things that are here that we didn't do when we actually took it over. So we've got 2 treasures and 2 shards, if I can get my words out. So we'll deal with those first, and then we will head round. I'll reload while we're running around. We need to head up, don't we, for them? Oh, that's not a quick route up anymore, is it? Okay. 2 treasures, 2 shards, and then we're out of it. But yeah, we've done really well, I think, to have cleared lots of stuff before we actually got here. Right, 1 treasure. It's from, oh, the Oompa Loompa from Willy Wonka. Oh, okay, I do know what you mean now. I grew up with Willy Wonka. The treasure, is that below us? I think it is, it's in the corner below, isn't it? They're people in a film. I don't know what you want me to say about Oompa Loompas, but most of your video on YouTube is a Baby Shark Dance. Really? I would say my humour isn't like that. My humour is slightly different, I think, to that kind of stuff. It's not something I would look at. My boy, on the other hand, probably would, and he'd probably find it funny. They made a Baby Shark children's TV programme, because I caught my boy watching it the other day. I was like, what the hell's this? And he was like, it's Baby Shark. And they actually made a kids' TV programme out of it all. So whoever created Baby Shark has done extremely well for themselves. But yeah, for me, not my thing. Right, there is a shard around here. Bit of a big drop, that. More than I should have done. There's a shard. And then we have now cleared this fort. The only thing we need to do is the naval contract, and we're good to go. We'll have an easier way in after a while because people rebuild the place and make an easier way to get in. Oh, okay. For memes. Yeah, I must admit, I don't understand memes. And I don't know if this is an age thing, but I'm just not, I don't get it. And I don't want to sound old, but I just don't understand them. Like, you're taking the mickey out of someone or something for something, but I don't know. It just seems weird to me. I've always been like that in terms of them kind of things. I'm not too sure, really, the benefit of memes, other than to take the mickey out of someone or something. And I've read a couple of articles about people who have been turned into memes for something they've done, and their life has changed for the better. And it's like, oh, brilliant. But I don't know. I just don't get it. Thanks for the like, those much appreciated. Okay, naval contract. Eye for the eye. Let's see. 3-star difficulty. We can definitely run this. Knock this one out. Greetings, privateer. A grave injustice has been perpetrated against me and my company. The Spanish fleet has boarded and commandeered one of my frigates. All I ask of you is that you rectify the situation. Board and capture the San Lorenzo, and I'll be most grateful. Signed, Milo van der Graaf, honest businessman and friend. I still think anyone that has to put honest businessman in their signature tells you he's not honest. Right, where do we need to head for this then? Let's have a look. It's 2,000 meters away. Oh, it's over there. Okay, we need to head there anyway. So we're going to head over here first, clear the chest, shard, and then round here is the ship we need to board. And then from there we can head across here. Once we've done that, we'll check if we need the hunt back. But so far, we're making good progress this morning. I'm missing not doing the story. I'm one of those people that enjoys a really good story, and I'm missing not doing any of it. But at the same time, we're making really good headway. I didn't take it offensively, Mr. Mayor Plays, in the slightest. I just meant that I don't understand memes, and it could be an age thing. I don't know. Although I am old. I'm not that old, but I'm old. But yeah, my stepson. He's showed me memes and stuff before, and it's just not my. I suppose it's not my style of humour. I suppose that's what I could say. And everyone has their own style of humour, don't they? So maybe that's the issue. I don't know. I know memes are a big thing nowadays, aren't they? In social media and things like that. But yeah, I didn't take it in any sort of offensive way. You're a boomer. I think I am, aren't I? I think I'm classed as a boomer. Which is really weird. But yeah, I would say my generation is probably one of the best generations I've grown up in, on the basis that I've seen every computer that's ever been around. I've seen it and owned most of them in my lifetime, from the beginning to now. Mobile phones, the majority of them I've seen the transition they've had. So I've learned to grow up with these things, whereas people older than myself obviously have grown up with it all, but maybe a bit too old to have learnt it as easy as I did. Aren't I a millennial? I don't know what counts. I don't know what counts as what. I was born in the 80s. So I don't know what that counts as. I kind of get lost with how this millennials and boomers and Gen X and all this stuff works. But yeah, I was born in the 80s. So I would assume... I don't know what I am, to be fair. I don't know. There's no point pretending I do know, because I don't. Okay, we're heading down here. We're going to get the shard. We also need to find this ship for this contract. There's this person who's called the OK Boomer Girl, and she lost 1,000 followers once she said that she had a boyfriend. But that's the big thing, though, isn't it? There's people that I know that I've chatted to that have lost subscribers and followers because they mentioned their COVID vaccination status. And yeah, as soon as a girl has a boyfriend who's a streamer, people unfollow because they assume they had a chance before they knew that, which is really weird. But that's just the way the internet is sometimes. This is why I really enjoy what we've built in the last just over a year. To the fact that, you know, everyone seems to get on with each other. Oh, that's got metal. That has got some metal. Taking this on. Because everyone seems to get on, but on top of that, we... so I'm trying to concentrate on what I'm doing and talk. Done. Everyone seems to get on, but also... Where's my point of view going? We have some really good philosophical conversations, and I think following someone in the hope that you may become their partner is a bit weird, if that makes sense. I've always been honest about my family and all that kind of stuff. I just don't get it. I think some people follow these people for something more than what it should be. If that makes sense? Okay, I don't think I can... Let's get off that. Powder reserves 2 to do, and 15 crew. One down. I wasn't meaning to kill him, I was actually aiming for that. There we go, that's what I was aiming for. Yeah, powder reserves are down. 3 more men needed. That's my last bullet, I think. We need 1 more taken down, and that's it. And there he is. The ship is ours. This isn't the actual ship we need for the mission, though. Boomers are born in the 60s, you think? Okay. Millennials are from the 80s to mid-90s, so I must be a millennial then. Yeah, I'm not even sure myself, to be fair. I was showing my little boy the other day, there was a video I saw that actually showed graphics from computer games from when I was a child to now and the difference, and he couldn't believe how they were back then to what they are now. He was astounded by the fact that, you know, my first video game memory is playing Pong. 2 simple lines down the screen with a ball in the middle, and that was it. And he couldn't understand how that was a fun game. But that's what I grew up with. That's the first things there were. And it's weird when you talk to people, especially people younger, like my stepson. He's 19, and I speak to him about computers and stuff like that, but also internet and how it had dial-up broadband and things like that. And he can't comprehend it. But for me, it was normal because that's what we had. That's what we grew up with. It is weird. Right, the shard is here, and then we're looking for the ship. So I'm in my 30s. I'm around mid-30s, to be fair. I've got no issue giving out my age, to be fair, but I'm mid-30s. I'll be closer to 40 than 30. Just be a bit cryptic now. In 2 months' time. You got watching Oggy and the Cockroaches. I don't know what Oggy and the Cockroaches is. I don't recognise the name. Okay, so that is the shard found. I think that's this little island cleared then. It is indeed. So we're looking for this ship for Eye for an Eye. That's our next current objective from where we are. And that's another naval contract completed then. Yeah, I'm not heard. Best show ever. I've not heard of Oggy and the Cockroaches, to be fair. The thing is, I think with age, in a lot of respects though, age is just... It's a weird number. People put a lot of bearing onto age, whereas I'm one of these people that I've never had. If you can hold a decent conversation, what's your age matter? As long as you're open to other people's opinions and that kind of stuff, age isn't an issue. I know I've got people that watch the streams that are teenagers, but as long as they're happy, I don't see why age has to come into it. But yeah, I've had people talk to me about it off stream and say you really shouldn't have teenagers in your streams and stuff. And it's like, why not? And they're like, oh, what happens if you get accused of doing something? Well, you can't get accused because it's live, it's online. People are going to be able to listen to you and hear you. So how does that matter? And then it's like they're really worried about things being taken the wrong way. Whereas I don't think about it like that. I try and cover myself when needed. Like I'll say, if we're talking about something that could be a bit dodgy, I do say, look, this is just my opinion, and my opinion only. But yeah, people seem too afraid now to voice an opinions at times because they're worried what other people are going to think. Right, that's the San Carlos. We are trying to find the ship here. That's the Hermione. We're looking for the San Lorenzo. I can't find it currently. 1998 show. You was born in 2000. You were born at around the same time as my stepson then? No. He's older than that. I'm trying to work out stepson's age then for a minute. When was he born? He was born... Yeah, you're born in the same kind of time as my stepson. I don't want to crash into this ship. Turn. So that's not the one we're after. That's the Hermione. We're after the San Lorenzo. I'm kind of getting too busy looking at chat and not looking at the sea and where we're going. Okay, can we find the ship? There's some gunboats there. I wonder if it's there. That's the San Lorenzo. We have found it. We're after it. We're going to capture this ship, give it back, and collect our rewards for doing so. You can't be accused because you're just doing a job. People do, though. People will take your opinion and change it. Unless, of course, you say, it is just my opinion. Do we not have to fight this ship? It says to board it. I feel we have to break it, surely, to get on board. Yeah, I thought for a minute we didn't have to fight it. Because it just said board it, but we do have to fight it, because we need to get it into a position where we can actually board it. Want no one else to join in, though, ideally. Missed the shot there because of the wave.
Ready to fire, sir!
We've got another ship attacking us now as well because of this. Hopefully you've got some metal on board to make it worth a while. No, they haven't. We're going to ignore them for the minute then. They haven't got anything on board we actually need. Annoyingly. My chain shot missed a little bit there. I'm not sinking it. I was trying to board it. Do not sink the ship you intend to board. I wasn't trying to sink it. I was trying to stop it. Okay, we can board the ship. This is the one we need for the mission. Eye for an eye. Kill the enemy crew and destroy the flag. That's the plan. Some streamers, YouTubers have been doing dodgy stuff in private messages. Trying to make reminders and sending inappropriate messages. Yeah, see, I'm very careful in terms of people that message me on Discord and stuff. In terms of what I say. Just in case. But, you can't live your life being afraid like that. I get it, I do, that, you know, things can be misconstrued, and you've got to be careful in that regard. But at the same time, you can also just have a nice conversation with someone. Me and Keller talk about no end of different things in private messages. He'll message me quite a bit, and we'll talk football, or we'll talk school, and everything else. And I don't think twice before sending a message. Obviously, if you're trying to do stuff you shouldn't be doing, then it's your own fault if you get caught. But yeah, I don't want to be the person that has to think about every single message I send, how it's been taken, because I think that's a bad way of being in terms of living like that. Right, we need a few more crew and then we can head up, take out the flag. Right, that is done. Flag is the last thing we need now. Come on, stop attacking me. I just want to climb up to the flag. Don't fall off. No! We're very lucky to survive that. Well, I was going to fall off then. Right, climb up. Come on. Should have used him as a human shield, shouldn't I? Right, he's gone. Let's deal with this guy, shall we? Right, you're done. I'll stop looking at chat for a minute while I actually focus on what I'm doing. But yeah, I think people need to stop being so... What's the word? If you wouldn't do something in real life, why would you do it online? Does that make sense? Yeah, if it's not something you do in real life, why would you do it online? You know, if you go up to a young girl in real life and try it on, that's your business. But if you wouldn't do that, why would you do it in private messages? I don't get that difference. You know, surely online is just another way of being you. But I don't know. That's just the way I'm looking at it. I don't think you have to be afraid. You just be pretty clear on what is okay. Yeah, I think you've got to have your own moral standards, don't you, of what you're willing to say and what you're not, and know that line that you shouldn't cross. But it's down to your morals. So there's the mission done. Eye for an eye is finished. I think that went pretty well. Right, where are we heading next? We want to go to the shipwreck next. There's lots of ships around us, I know that much. And we want to check if we need the great humpback whale. I was going to say great white, but it's not, it's a humpback. So let's have a look if we need it. If we don't, we won't go to it. We need great white, ocelot, hammerhead, white whale. Okay, so we don't need it. So if we don't need it, there's no point heading there. And there's lots of ships around us we could fight, but unless they have metal, there's no point. It's only metal we currently need. So without metal, there's no point stopping and attacking them. If they have metal, then we're taking them on. Because we can use the metal. And if that pirate hunter catches us, we'll take him on, because he has metal as well. But yeah, I don't see the point of stopping and fighting every ship now if we only need metal. Is that pirate hunter coming after us? He is indeed.
Pirate
hunter's down. Just going to quickly go and get the metal before we go to this bit. Nice and easy. We are quite strong now ship-wise. I think we can hold our own against most. The man of wars are quite simple as well now. They're not difficult now. I wouldn't go in though without thinking about it, but they're definitely not difficult to take on. I missed completely there. Okay. Poor shooting on my part. But yeah, we don't need to go and do the whale. So that will save us a little bit of time by not worrying about that. But we have got the underwater bit to do here. Once we board this hunter ship. We didn't take many crew out at all then, did we? I just don't know if we only took one out with the swivel gun. I am missing the counter a little bit there. Any more? Okay. 3 more to go. When I'm fighting other people, I tend to miss the counter. I've noticed that. It's something I need to change and learn. Come on, we only need one more. There we go. Ship done. I need to tell you something that your vids are amazing. Thank you, Mr. Mad Plays. Very much appreciated. I just do what I enjoy. I think, and that's the big thing for me. I don't. If I didn't enjoy it, I wouldn't do it. And it's the same as the games you play. I know there's a big list on Discord of games we want us to stream and to do episodes on, and that's good. And all of them, the majority of them, I won't say all of them, the majority of them I agree with and think, actually, I want to give that a go. If I don't enjoy a game, I don't play it. So like Minecraft, it's not my thing. Roblox is definitely not my thing. So I won't touch them. And I don't. There's a lot of people online, especially YouTube, Facebook groups about YouTube and stuff, and they keep saying, what people ask what niche they should go to. And whenever they say I'm doing a gaming niche, what game should I play? So well, if you don't know what games you enjoy, then you shouldn't be doing it. But they're not after that. They're after the views. They're after the subscribers. So all they do is focus on the games that are popular, which is fine. But I just find if you don't know of anything about the game itself, how can you talk about it? You know, you've got to enjoy it. Otherwise, why do it? That's one thing I don't do, and that's, I think, probably the reason we grow quite slowly. Which I don't think is a bad thing. I enjoy growing slowly. I think that's the way I want it to be. But it's because I don't focus on these games that are hugely popular. I focus on what we enjoy. Alright, we survived the rogue wave. I'm actually here to do this. It's not gonna. Is it gonna let me dock? Yes, we can. It's not allowing me to. Oh, it is now. Okay. Take the wheel. Why is it not letting me dock here? Oh, there we go. We can now. It wouldn't let me dock originally. But yeah, I think if you do YouTube yourselves, you've actually got to do stuff you enjoy. Otherwise, there is no point. But the amount of people that think if they go and do some Minecraft videos, they're going to get famous because Minecraft is this big game, and it is a massive game, has a massive following, and it has millions and millions of views as a game. I think it's got the most views of any game. But if you don't enjoy it, why do it? And that's just me. It's just the way I am. I just don't see the point. The people do it and they are successful, but that's not what I'm going to do. Okay, can we do this without getting killed by sharks and eaten by everything underwater? Let's see. This is probably... I'm starting to detest underwater missions just because I keep getting hurt and killed, and that's not a very good start. And yeah, I struggle with these. I don't know why I struggle. I didn't think these would be an issue for us, admittedly, but for some reason I found them really difficult. Okay. There's a shark. There's a shark. You can see me now. Go away, shark. Come on, in. Oh, shark got me. See my issue? I don't know what it is. I just struggle so much to do these. Okay, there is oxygen nearby. There's 2 more chests over here as well. Oxygen does give us health back, so that is important to think about. Let's head to this over here. There's 2 chests in there. Is there a way in this way, or have I got to go in a different way? I think I've got to go in a different way, don't I? Oh no, we're there. In, before the shark gets us. Okay, we're doing okay. Hopefully. Right, I've missed the chest. Where are you? You can hear it, cannot see it. Okay. Not entirely sure what the other chest is. It could be down. No, not that. So I know there is a second chest nearby, I just can't actually see where it is. That's a dead end. We're going to run out of oxygen at this rate. The good thing about these, I must admit, is if you die, it doesn't matter. It will just respawn you back in the start point, and that's actually quite helpful sometimes. Right, the chest isn't here. I thought it was. I'm about to get eaten by a shark. There we go. I think it's got to go in here. The chest I've missed. I'm about to run out of oxygen. No, on the wrong... Oh, it's there. It is there. I know where the oxygen is as well. I need to kind of grab this in oxygen very quickly. Otherwise we're about to run out of oxygen and we're going to drown. Not the nicest way to go. Jellyfish is in my way. Come on. I'm so close to the oxygen. Come here. Don't let the shark hit us. Come on, keep going. We're there. Ah, the shark moved us out of the way of the oxygen. Right, there we go. We have the oxygen. We need to go inside this bit to grab the shard that's here. In, away from the shark. How did he get me? I thought I got in. Right, where are we heading next? These are really difficult. Good morning, Alexander. How are you? Thanks for the like, much appreciated. Okay, there is a chest this way. But I think we should get that on maybe the way back. We've survived so far though. Ah, shark! Right, if we can get to this pole, we may boost off that. There we go, that's what I wanted to do. Inside here, We can get down. There's oxygen there, but I'm not needing the oxygen at the minute. There's a chest over here. Okay, there is another chest nearby as well. We're so close to getting this done in one shot without dying, which would be a miracle. Are we going down? Is there anywhere? There is a chest nearby. I've just got to figure out how we get to it. Is it? I can hear it. Can't see it. I think it's in here. Get away from the shark before that shark comes and eats us. Ah, jellyfish! There it is, I can see it. Avoid the urchins. There it is. Okay, we need the oxygen now, and then we need the shard. And then we'll head back, and there's one treasure chest to do on the way back. So let's get that. There's a shard to the there. We've got flower sails now unlocked. I can see our shard, it's in there. I think the shark's going to get to us though. No, we avoided the shark. Are we going to have a first time ever perfect flawless run of these? I think it's going to be some miracle if we do. Okay, we need one more treasure, and that is it. The shipwrecks are so disorientating. I know, sometimes you get yourself in a corner and you think, where am I heading from here? Kind of really got lost myself. I'm in the middle of the ocean, sharks are near me, I've got nowhere to hide. Yeah, it's so easy to kind of lose your bearings. I'm hoping I've got enough oxygen to do this in one, but I may not. All we need is this chest, and then back to the bell, and we are done. I can't get in there, can I? No. Up, that shark's going to eat me. No, we've avoided the shark, I think. Okay. That is the final chest done. We now just need to get back to the diving bell, and we're golden, which I'm really surprised by. Where's my bell? Come on. There. Let's not let the sharks get to us. We're nearly out of oxygen as well, which doesn't help us. Shark is on a tail. And we're done. We have done a flawless run of the wreck. We haven't done a flawless run for Shipwreck for a while now, so that's an achievement in itself. Perfect. Okay, we checked, we didn't need this. We're not going to head down here just yet, because I'm thinking we'll fast travel to here and do these three and that before we head to the mission. So, we need to head up here. Aros, it's a new area we've not been to. We'll do that, the fort, and then we'll head over and do Havana. Havana's going to be a big clearance. There's quite a lot to do there. We have cleared some. Still a lot of stuff there. That we know is probably going to be a legendary ship, so we don't really need to discover the location just yet. We'll do them last. Probably after the story, to be fair. A couple of things to clear over here. Yeah, we're making good progress. I feel like we are making very good progress. Good morning, V-Box. How are you? It does take time to clear everything, but if you take your time doing it, I think it does end up going well, and we are finding it's going well so far.
Something down below us, sir.
But that's something else cleared. We can now head to this island over here. Do we have a name for this island? I didn't actually check the name of it. We've discovered it previously. I don't think we've actually been there, or have we been there? Aros. There's an assassination mission there as well. So hopefully we can get it cleared pretty quickly. We shall see. You played this game when you was 9. I played this many years ago as well when it first came out. But we're in the middle of trying to platinum every Assassin's Creed game in the franchise. And this was the next one on the list. And to be fair, it's a really enjoyable game. And the graphics have held up pretty well to many years ago when it first released. Thank you for the like, all much appreciated. No worries, Mr. Mayor Plays. Thank you for joining us. Hopefully we'll see you again soon. Enjoy your dinner. Okay, this is the island. Have we got some ships to deal with before we get there? We may do, looking at this. What have we got? I don't want to deal with any of these because they don't have actually anything we want. So if they don't attack us, we're all good. They don't have any resources that actually are going to help us. So as long as they don't attack, we are okay. In fact, they're not attacking us. We've got straight through their barricade, and they haven't stopped to do anything. So nice and easy. We can go into Aros now and clear it.
Call down and clue up.
Edward Kenway's the best Assassin's Creed character. A lot of people do think that, I must admit. I'm reserving opinion until we've finished the whole franchise. And then I'll think about it properly that way. I can understand why people really like him as a character. And I can understand why the game itself is held in such high esteem. But I'm holding off on actually giving an opinion on best characters until I've finished all of them. Just because my memories from when I first played these when I was a child probably isn't the same as now. That's why I want to hold off a little bit. I'm glad that Black Flags was... Yeah, see, my first ever Assassin's Creed game was Assassin's Creed 1, which is still my favourite game. I think it just holds that sentimental value because it was my first one. And if the rumours are true, that PlayStation 3 games are coming back to PlayStation, I'm looking forward to being able to give it a go. My only concern is I think the graphics probably wouldn't have held up very well. That's my only concern with Assassin's Creed 1 being released again. And that's only if what we're hearing is true. Okay, let's get a viewpoint. This will unlock everything on the island. And then we will clear it. It shouldn't take too long. There is an assassination mission to do. So depending on where that wants us to go is going to be the only thing that probably holds us up. To be fair, most of this is just running around. Hopefully, anyway. Right, let's synchronise. Okay, so a few things to clear. We've got a tavern to unlock as well. Let's head across there to the chest. I'm assuming I don't have a treasure map for here. What are we? 180, 190? I'm assuming I don't. I haven't actually looked. We should really look a bit more. It should tell us as well if we do have one. Pretty sure I don't. It's going to be high 100s. No, there's nothing there. It will tell us if we do have one. Did you know when I was playing this game in Xbox 360, I actually climbed on an enemy ship on the seas? I've heard you can do that. It's not something we've done, but yeah, I have heard that you can do that. I don't know whether that was an intended thing though, or was it just a glitch that happened? If that makes sense. I can't see it being an intended way of doing things. But then it may have been. It may have been intended, and it was just one of those little Easter eggs that Ubisoft enjoys leaving us. Right, we've got a chest over here to grab. It's going to be around the other side of this. There's a shard nearby as well. We'll try and clear this in a decent order. I'm not worried about grabbing the assassination contract just yet, because we'll grab that once we've cleared the island. Aiming to kind of jump onto those and grab on, but didn't quite make it. The ship actually stops when you climb aboard, so you won't get out of the way. Oh wow, that's interesting. So there is a way of stopping it, you getting too far away then. Which to me then says it's an intended Easter egg, isn't it? Because if they thought about the mechanics of the ship not sailing away from the jackdaw, that would make it intentional. Which is very interesting. I didn't think it would have been intentional. By the sounds of it, it may have been. But that's what I like about the Assassin's Creed games. There's so many little Easter eggs and things. You can play these games to your heart's content, and there's still something different you will find when you next play it. You know, I've played every Assassin's Creed game there is, and yet I'm still finding things now that I don't remember finding previously. And that's what's so incredible about them. Playing the story. Good morning, Zakuta. How are you? We are clearing the islands before we continue the story. I think we're quite near the end of the story now. So we're just going to clear all the collectibles because we're aiming to do a platinum run. So we're clearing all the islands and everything, and then we'll head back to the story once that's all done. And then we'll concentrate on trophies after that. That's how we generally play most of the Assassin's Creed games so far. You think it might be intended, Lisa? But usually easy just to fight the ship as normal. Okay, that's interesting. Yeah, we haven't done it. We tend to just fight the ships, to be fair. Thank you for the like, that was much appreciated. And when you kill the whole crew of an enemy ship, it's boardable right away. But yeah, if there's no one left to man the guns, that's not surprising, is it? But yeah, it must be an intended thing then. It's an interesting thing for them to add. I'm just trying to work out if it's easy. Yeah, it's not something you would have thought they would have spent time trying to make work, but if it's an intended consequence, that's what I was after. I didn't really need to do that. I was thinking that would help us get to the shard, but it didn't. Right, jump up. Ah, okay, that's a slight issue. There we go. Shard is done. I didn't mean to jump off there. So we've got one chest to grab and then the assassinations. How many assassinations do we have on this island? We have 2 and the tavern. So let's do those and then we'll head off and do assassinations, and then there's another island done and cleared. Chest is over there. Tavern should be fairly quick and simple. I say that. It should be, hopefully. Where's this chest? An awkward jump there. Okay, last chest dump. So we'll quickly run back to the tavern, which is just up here. I'm going to have to take swords off, because we can't kill these people, we just beat them up. And then we've got 2 assassination contracts and we're done. It's fun to go 1v10. It can be, depending obviously if you're trying to get somewhere in particular though, and then they get in your way. I will say I think the combat in Black Flag is probably one of the easiest to get to grips with. Like, if you wait for counters, you can win every fight really easily. And I think that's one of the easiest combats, or combat mechanisms to get used to, if that makes sense. Some of the others are a little bit harder to get your head round, whereas I find this is quite simple. Simple not being necessarily being a bad thing either, but it just comes across as quite a simple way of playing that works. That's the other thing. Ships were the best thing happened to Assassin's Creed games. Ships were very good. I don't think they've been as good as Black Flag though since. That's the problem. I just wish you could go inside the ship during boardings. Oh, you mean like go down into the hold and fight your way through the hold and stuff? That's an interesting point, actually. Especially slavers ships. You would expect that you could actually go and rescue the slaves, wouldn't you? Unless that one could be added in another game, maybe. Although there was a lot of slaver ships around in pirate times, so it's an interesting point. If you could go into the galleys and rescue the slaves and things, it'll give you something more to do inside the ship, wouldn't it? So this is the next contract, Tomb Raiders. Little nod there, I think. Easter egg. Stay out of combat, reward is 1,000, stay out of combat bonus. A group of British grave robbers is active in this area, looking for cemeteries to ransack, but a stop to their appalling activities. Now we have a nice little way of doing these and staying out of combat. It's called Berserk Darts, work brilliantly. Where are we going though? So we're actually going to somewhere we've been previously, so we're going to fast travel back to the Castillo de Jaeger. We've not long cleared this, I think that was today in fact we cleared this. So that's where we're heading back to. We'll come back to do the last assassin contract once this is cleared. But Berserk Darts aren't your best friend when it comes to doing this. What are your feelings about a more modern say in Assassin's Creed of Order 1 or 2? Some people really want it, but some think it won't work, and I think Assassin's Creed should only be set in pre-industrial eras. I know a lot of people have talked about it, haven't they? And my only issue is you're going to find it's very more gun-based. I think it'd be very hard to make the story as good. I don't know, I think you could. To stay historically correct, which is what Assassin's Creed tries to do, I think would be the hardest part. Because you couldn't go to Assassin. I think that's the big issue that it holds, is if you went to Assassin based, you would have issues. I don't think that would work as well. But it's an interesting point. I think, see, I find the modern day stuff is actually the most important part of Assassin's Creed games. It's not being in the past. The actual main part of Assassin's Creed is the modern day story. That's the bit that, you know, should be the focus. Have I been seen? I think I've been seen. Have I been seen, or did they just kill each other? There we go. We have been detected, annoyingly, so we don't get the bonus money. But we have taken out the Tomb Raiders. There was only one person to take out, to be fair. If they can all kill each other and I can get going, I think. I'm still wanted, so I don't think I can fast travel at this point. So I think it'll be a difficult one to do, but I think there is a way of doing it, I think, that would work, but it wouldn't be the easiest to make work. And obviously it'd be more gun focused, which would be different. Hello, Mr. Man Plays, welcome back. You had a curry, nice. The curry was disgusting. It was sweet. Oh, okay. Unity are good mechanics, but average storyline. I've heard, yeah, a lot of people I know aren't a massive fan of Unity. The one memory that sticks out for me, and we haven't done it yet, we're trying to work our way through. We've done the modern day stuff, like the modern day games for Origins, Odyssey, Valhalla. In fact, Valhalla was the first one we did. But Unity, the biggest thing that sticks out in my mind for Unity is the actual map. I think the world they created and the way they did it was incredible. The detail they've got there is second to none. And that's the one thing that sticks in my mind of Unity. More than the story, more than the characters, it is the map itself. I think is probably one of their finest moments. Right, one more assassination contract and then this island's done and then we can move on. I'm assuming it won't be on this island either, this contract. Let's have a look. Guns will make things very different, but it'll be interesting to see how the Templars of Abstergo got so much power. That's true. That is very true. The thing is, you see Abstergo is as mentioned in Watch Dogs, the first Watch Dogs game. I know obviously there's an Assassin's Creed DLC for Watch Dogs Legions. So that's a lot more modern day. So it shows, if they're using them in that kind of context, it shows they're still around. So it could be done. I think, it'd be a completely different style. It's just trying to keep it factually correct. That's the problem, I think, of World War One and World War Two, because you couldn't change too much to make it work. But it'd be interesting to see where they go. We know there's something else happening. We know how Valhalla ended, the modern day story. There's something more coming. We just don't know what it is yet. And obviously, with the talk of Assassin's Creed Infinity, we still don't know how that's going to work. If it works the way I hope it does, it could be incredible. But there's always room to mess it up. That's the other downside, isn't it? So, with the last drink for the road, this Templar associate hopes to regulate and control the rum trade in the West Indies using force and violence. His next rendezvous will take place in Arros. Find and kill him. So that's exactly where we are now. One of the best maps was in Assassin's Creed Origins. Do you think? I don't think Origins map is as good as Unity's. I think Unity's map is incredible. It's a very good map, but I think it's that issue where there's a lot of open areas in Origins with not very much there. And yes, I know it's in the desert, and that's an obvious thing. But yeah, that's the only thing I would say about it, is I think there is a little bit too much open areas and not very much going on. Okay, we need to kill our target. A berserk darts are our best friend once more. Admittedly, we can be seen doing this, it doesn't matter. But we won't get seen. Let's take him out. Did he not die? Oh, he's going to run to his ship now, isn't he? The Berserk Dart didn't work. I don't think. He's going to set sail, isn't he, now? Yeah. Okay, that's not helpful for us because he decided to set sail. And I, for some reason, got no guns on. Right, where's my ship? We need to go and get our ship. He decided to set sail. We've got to chase after him to clear this island. Berserk Dart kind of didn't seem to have an effect. Normally we do them and they have an effect and they're taken down and it's all good. They die if no one kills them. But that time the Berserk Dart didn't work. So, we need to chase after him. A little bit annoying. Assassin's Creed Origins map was the most historically correct. Yeah. I think... to a degree. I think obviously the elephant things, where the elephants were trained and stuff and where you take them on probably isn't. And as long as you're on about the normal map, obviously the DLC maps aren't obviously historically correct. But yeah, you'd probably say it was. But then I also think Valhalla's map is very correct, historically, as well. Well, are we catching? We are catching. Slow down a bit. There's the fort. We're also going to be taking on the fort soon. That's our actual next port of call, is that fort. So I would like to avoid the fort until we've dealt with this contract. Right, we can board the ship. We've got to kill the guy on the ship. The pirate hunter's after us as well now. All I want to do is take on this ship, then we can head for the fort and just take out the pirate hunter at the same time. Right, we are going to do the fort after this. We've got to deal with this first though. Our assassination contract is over here somewhere. Let's hopefully deal with him pretty quickly. What's the problem with them running away? Yeah. 15 crew and 1 captain at Arisp. Right, that's the assassination contract done. It didn't quite go to plan on the island, but we've done it. It's the important part, isn't it? At least it is finished. Right, what do we need? 2 more kills? Perfect. Ship taken care of. Hopefully we've got some metal on board, that'd be nice. We've got the fort to do, there's a pirate hunter on a tail as well, but we need the fort is the more important part. That's where we were planning to head next anyway. We've got a bit of metal, it's not too bad. So I'm going to quickly catch up with chat. I can't, when we're taking over a ship, it's difficult to keep an eye on chat at the same time. You have tuition in 356 minutes, you have 35 minutes. I was going to say, that's a bit exact otherwise. Unity is probably most accurate. My biggest mistake in the game was not upgrading the ship. You've got to upgrade your ship. That's the big part of this game, is upgrading your ship constantly. For Origins and Valhalla, it was so long ago, we don't have as many records for how things look. We don't, no. There was a lot of places we went to. The Ely in the game, if you read a lot of the bits it tells you about, and also the story afterwards about what they did and how they did it, like the cathedral in Ely isn't the real cathedral. They've made that to look the way it does, whereas Ely does have a cathedral, but it doesn't look the way they made it. So obviously there has to be some interpretation. So yeah, but I still think the map is fairly accurate. But yeah, I think Unity's was definitely the most accurate, mainly because of the way they did it. With all these 3D scans and all that stuff, it was never going to make it wrong, were they? Okay, we have got a pirate hunter on us, we've got the fort we need to deal with. This is going to become a little bit of a battle. Hopefully, we should be okay. Where's the fort? The other side of me. Okay. Obviously, the pirate hunter is going to cause us issues if we're not careful. In fact, pirate hunter isn't going to cause us issues.
Taking a hit, Captain.
I know we took a hit. Right, pirate hunter's down. I'm not worried about boarding him at the minute. Let's deal with the fort. This was our next border call. I think I just missed completely there. Okay, one is down. Let's turn. I think I slowed down too much there, didn't I? I went to those. I think. No, I didn't slow down too much. It looked like I had, but we can avoid their mortar at least. And while they're firing their mortar, we can fire ours. Didn't do as much damage as I hoped there. Right, the second one done. I don't mind taking a few hits because we can handle a few hits now. Let's use mortar again. A mortar is definitely our best friend. Wasn't a very good shot by me there. That's another defence out. We got any more? No. We run out of mortars. We may have run out of mortars. Right, another one done. 2 to go. I think I'm out of mortars. I am, yeah. Can't really see what's happening now, can we? It's kind of gone a bit misty and foggy with the rain and stuff. Right, another one done. We've got one left to take out. It's annoying we've run out of mortars. We'll have to make do. I'm not even worried about trying to protect some damage at this point, because I think we'll be okay. May have one too far to the side there. Come on. There we go. Fort is down. We didn't really worry about damage being taken, because if you look how much damage we've actually suffered, it's not that much, and we weren't really pressing square to brace against enemy fire. I was too focused on attacking, which is good. Okay, so let's get into the fort. We will have to restock ammunition, I think, definitely mortars. Now I think we've run out. So yeah, it's something we do need to do. Are we boarding? Dock. There we go. Some of the origins of Valhalla is so long. Yeah, some of the ruins looked a bit much in Valhalla. Yeah, yeah, that's a very good point. I had completely forgot about those. Actually, to be fair, very good point. There's not as many Roman statues around now. Whether there was back then, I don't know. But yeah, they're definitely not around nowadays. I don't think Britannia was that important as a province that they would build that much decoration. I don't know, to be fair. I love Roman history as well, but I don't think it was. I think you might be right on that one. After seeing you want to play this game again, do it. It brings back so many good memories, and there is nothing wrong with the older games in the slightest. I think they have so much to offer still. Right, we've got the 3 officers to take out. That's the other thing I would say about this combat, is this is probably the most forgiving when it comes to fighting as well. when you miss a counter, you don't lose a massive amount of health, so it's quite forgiving in that respect. Right, we've got 2 more officers to take out. I don't really want to just drop down, do I? Where are you running off to? I didn't kill him with the shot, annoyingly. Let's reload. 1 more officer to take on. And he is down here. There we go. Now we just need to get back up to the war room. As I say, with the forts, we focus on what we need to do. We don't focus on the other enemy. There's no real need to. Let's reload while we're running there. War room it is. We have found shooting this guy is a waste of bullets. There we go. Another fort taken from the Spanish, now under our control. We've still got so much to do. It's really weird how much there is to do in this. I thought we was getting there, but we have so much still to clear. Right, the stuff around here, I'm not too worried about grabbing just yet. We'll grab this because we can always, when we come down to this southern area, we can always actually come down from there and grab them on the way there. So we'll grab the chest that's there once we clear, obviously, the fort itself. But we'll take the marker off. That is a killer whale. Do we need a killer whale for crafting? We'll have to have a look. My thinking is maybe we fast travel to Havana next, clear that, and then head north to here. This will unlock everything in here then, and then we clear all this. That's kind of my plan at this point. But yeah, there's no point of sailing to. We'll sail there, grab that, and then we can fast travel to Havana to finish clearing that. There is also a naval contract here, so that's probably something we should be doing as well. Actually, while we think about it, we do need to restock the jackdaw as well. We did use quite a lot of things up previously, especially mortars. So we'll do a restock as well. I feel bad about killing the fort commanders after they've surrendered. I suppose back in this kind of time, pirates didn't take prisoners, did they really? So I suppose it makes sense. But yeah, I get what you're saying. They've surrendered. Normally, surrender means you survive. But I suppose the pirates wouldn't take prisoners. There's another mouth to feed, isn't it? That they don't need to. So I can understand them not doing it. But yeah, if hands are in the air, normally that's a sign that you don't kill them. But you don't have a choice, unfortunately. There's no way of capturing, is there? Maybe that's something they missed out on, really. So at the minute, we've done quite a bit of the story. I feel like we're quite near the end of the story. So because we're doing a platinum run, Zakuta, we are clearing everything before we head back to the story. Just to save us time when we have to do just the trophies later on. So yeah, at the minute we're clearing every island we can before we carry on with the story. Which will hopefully speed us up once the story's done. Okay, there's the shard. But yeah, so we hopefully one of the morning streams next week we should be back on the story. This is the last morning stream of this week. So yeah, after that, I would say story wouldn't be far off. Hopefully, I miss doing story. I really do, because it's the one thing it's what I really enjoy doing. But we do need to try and give ourselves some headway for when we finish the story to make our life a little bit easier when it's just trophy hunting to do. And that's before we start the multiplayer. Okay, let's have a look. We can sell our rum and our sugar. We don't need to repair the ship. And to be fair, we could also sell our cloth, because we don't need it. We'll double check the upgrades that we still have left to do, but I'm pretty sure we don't need cloth anymore. But we'll double check that now. So, jackdaw upgrades. Broadside cannons, we have enough. So broadside cannons, elite cannons are now upgraded. I probably should have looked at what else we needed to do, to be fair, but we just did it. Ram strength we still need to plan. That needs wood and metal. The mortar needs metal. Swivel needs metal. Heavy shot needs just money. Fire barrel is just money. While we're here, I might as well do it. I don't use fire barrels, but it's done then. Heavy shot mortar is just money. For storage, money again for the fire barrels. We don't use them, but we may as well do the upgrades if we can. Crew quarters is done. Cargo storage, harpoon strength is just money as well. So, in my eyes, we don't need cloth. We don't need the money at the minute, so we don't have to worry too much. But if we need to sell it, we can. So we've run out of mortars. So let's fill those up. Use cloth for looks. Okay. We don't buy that, do we? That would probably be why then. Jackdaw appearance. See, I haven't bought any of these. I don't know if we need to. We'll wait until we've done everything else, I think. I'm not one of these that does cosmetics. But I suppose at some point it may need to do it for a trophy. So we'll have a look at that if we need to. But at least we've got now the elite cannons. Maybe you need to buy the cosmetics. Yeah, I don't know, because we don't look at trophies, do we, until we finish the story. So because we haven't looked at them yet, it may be something we need the money for later on. What are they firing at? I like the fact that the actual fort is attacking other ships coming too close to it. I like that. It's just that little extra bit of detail. Okay, then let's go and have a look at what the Naval Contract is. Obviously, if we can knock it out, it'll be a bonus. I've also noticed every time you take on a fort, your wanted level resets. That's something else I've noticed. So, the Law of the Ocean. Greetings, privateer. A villainous Spanish captain is responsible for slaying a number of my employees most brutally and callously. Board his ship and put an end to his life so that others may be spared such a fate. Signed, Milo Vandergraft, honest businessman and friend. 3-star difficulty should be absolutely fine, especially with our new cannons. Where are we looking? We're going to sail to the ambush location, which is hopefully where we're planning to head next. Where's my ambush location? Okay, I may have come out too soon, maybe. Why is... okay. It might be because I'm not... oh, it's there. I was going to say, it might be because I'm not on the ship. We want to stay away from heading here, because that's story. So, we'll grab this first, and then we'll sail there. But you know what, I might as well then head round that, grab that chest, grab the shard, and then we'll head to Havana. That way. I was contemplating which way to do it, but I think that's probably our best option. But yeah, we'll have to probably end up buying the cosmetics. I'd be surprised if there isn't something related to it. There generally is. But yeah, we'll just have to save some money up for them. But we'll grab this chest, then we'll head south then. Yeah, you're right, Lisa, it is south. It wasn't the way it looked when it first come out. That was the weird thing. But I want to stay away from the story, obviously. So we'll clear everything else. I'm thinking legendary ships will be the last thing we do, probably after story finishes, because they will give us the money needed to actually do some of the last things we need. Right, grab this chest, and then we'll head to this ambush. Nice and quick. This, I think, is what takes the time, is these little islands you need to keep stopping at to go and grab what's there. Most of the stuff is fairly quick and simple, but it is these little bits you need to stop at. So that is another one done. 34.46. We've still got quite a few to do. I'll double check there's nothing else here. Nope. Okay, then we can head to the ambush site. Havana is going to be the one that takes time. Havana is also where the last Templar Hunt is. So that's going to take some time. That also has some story to it, which is normally quite good. The others have previously been really good. Right, we are back. Let's head to the ambush. grab this person that's stranded in the water.
Larboard! Cast away! Think he's alive, sir?
Okay. So south it is. Again, we're going to try and stay away from the story. Does mean we're not going to get rope darts till quite late on. Not that I think that's an issue. But I'm assuming that's what's coming up in the story at some point soon. There we go, get singing on the way there. My only issue is camera when you're sailing like this. We're nearly there though. Ah, gunboat carrying mortars. Interesting. Wasn't expecting that. I think I'm not close enough for that, am I? No. Grab the loot that's here. Okay, we'll slow down a bit. We are actually here now. This is the ambush site. And I think we just wait. And there comes the ships. These guys have brutally murdered our honest businessman and friend. We're going to board the Hercules.
Fire! Loose main sails! Cannon ready! Fire!
Taking out the small ships with a mortar.
I won't place shot there! Fire! Ready to fire! Take the shot!
That's dumb. The main ship is actually... Is that main ship already down? I can't actually see. I think the main ship is down already from one mortar attack. So we need to board the Hercules. I didn't think it was going to be that simple. One mortar attack took it out. There we go. We've got to kill enemy crew times 10. That was, yeah, a lot quicker than I was expecting. I think I just killed some of my own men there. Yeah, I think I did. So, I don't... okay. That wasn't intended. But while we're here... is there a jump down there is here? There we go. And that is the ship done. I wasn't expecting the water to take out one, but it did, so I'll take it. Hasn't got anything decent though. So is that the mission done? That's the question. It should be. I'm pretty sure that was the right ship to board. Yes. Okay, perfect. Naval contract complete. So nice having the side missions like that aren't optional objectives on. Because that's obviously the other thing we are going to need to do, is all the optionals for all the missions we've failed on. That's something we're going to need to think about once the story's done as well. And there is a few we've missed, admittedly. So that's something we've got to think about. Right, we need to be heading round here for the chest. Good morning, Irene. How are you? How many contracts do we have yet? I don't know. Is there a way of checking? I haven't actually looked. I think there is, isn't there? If we go to... Progress Tracker. I never look at Progress Tracker. You're very jealous we have Kiki. Yeah, Simmer wasn't very happy. Oh, actually, it tells us how many more sequences are left. I just looked. Sequence 11. I think there's 2 more after Sequence 11. Templar Hunt, that's done. Rona we haven't done. That's done. That's done. That's done. We've done 40%. So we've done 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So 1, 2, 3. Why is 1 skipping there? 4, 5. I think we need like 5 or 6 more left. We're 81% on collectibles, 56% on side missions, 78% main sequences. We do know we need to go back and redo a few main sequences. I'm assuming there is something for 100% completion. So Kiki is the character we managed to unlock. It's our first 5-star character last night in Genshin Impact. It's the first time I've managed to get a 5-star character. Simmer wasn't very pleased that we got Kiki instead of the actual banner character. Yeah, I've heard she's a good healer. We're not currently using her because she's too low level. And we currently can't get her above level 40. So we're not currently using her. Cloth and sugar's no good to us, so there's no point attacking that ship. Pirate Hunter will have metal, so that's something we can look at when we turn the corner and come across him. Or is he following us from behind? If he's behind us, he's got no chance of catching us. That's got fire barrels. That's got rum and sugar, and again, rum and sugar we don't need, so there's no point attacking ships that don't help us. We need to slow down a bit because we need to make sure we land here. You've got rum and sugar. Wood, no, again, nothing we need, annoyingly. Oh, the only thing we need for upgrades is metal now. Okay, so we can grab this. We are heading to Havana very shortly to do the last Templar Hunt. We've got this to collect, and we've got a shard to collect, and then we're heading to Havana. I think it's skipped if you haven't unlocked the fort. Oh, is that what it is? So this is skipped because we haven't unlocked the fort yet. There was a couple of naval contracts we didn't do because when we got them, they were 5-star and we weren't ready. So that could be why there's a few of them not done as well. It's kind of good over here because Zuma let me tell you one thing hard. Yeah, I've heard it's quite difficult, to be fair. Am I British? Yes, I am British. Where are you from, Sakuta? Did you replace Lisa for Bidu? Yes, because we managed to get Bidu to have 100, I think 100 to 150 more damage than Lisa does. So her attack is a lot better now. And we also managed to craft a new weapon for Bidu, which has helped massively. We do have Hu Tao as well, but we don't use her. There's lots of characters we don't use. Bow characters I've decided I'm not using because they're horrible to use. Normally I enjoy a good bow character, but I've just found they're horrible in Genshin. So unless they change. You're from India? Okay. We have a few people actually that watch us from India, to be fair. So how are you today then, Sakuta?
Get the mainsails into the wind.
Right, we've got one shard to collect, then we'll go into Havana. We'll probably start with the Templar Hunt in Havana, and then we'll do clear the island after that. Templar Hunts are normally really good fun. Like I said, there's quite a decent amount of story to them. Do you have any metal on board? If you have metal, you're in trouble. 38. 38 metal, is it worth the time? What you got on board? Rum. So you're not worth her time, but this one may be. 38's better than nothing. With our new elite cannons as well. Yeah, it's down. Them elite cannons are brilliant. So it's not a massive amount of metal, but every little helps at this point. We only need metal as now for upgrades. So we'll take what we can when we can. Okay, we need to wait till we get closer. Bidu is a good character, you should probably keep her. And by the way, next Genshin stream we need a good claymore sword for Bidu. If you remind them what sword does Bidu have right now. Oh, we actually did this last night. We've already done it, Irene. We actually crafted the archaic prototype. So Bidu's sword is the archaic prototype now. And that works really well. The rumour was, before obviously we started hearing about Infinity, the rumour was they were going to do the British India trading company based in India. That was meant to be the plan. And whether that's still happening or not, we don't know. But originally that was what was going to happen. It was going to be about around the time frame would have been around when Britain kind of took over India and had the British Indian, I don't know what it's called. What is the trading company called? I think it's a British Indian trading company or something similar. There was a massive rumour that that was the next game. East India Company. I think that's what it was. Something like that. But that's what they were talking about previously, and it never really happened. Or we don't know, it may still happen in the future. East India Trading Company, yeah, I think that's the one. Nice, okay, that's what I was telling you. Oh, okay, cool. Yeah, that was originally what we were hearing was the plan. But whether that's still the plan or not, I don't know. Because that was the rumour before Infinity was talked about. But it'd be a good time frame. There's a lot of history in India that could be shown.
Get the mains free.
So it would be a really good one to do.
Crowd it all on.
Next Genshin Impact stream is this evening, so that'll be early morning for you, Irene. Yeah, that would be this evening. We're doing a multiplayer stream this evening. There's a few people wanting to jump on, so we'll clear some bosses and things this evening, hopefully. That's the plan.
Ease off the wind.
Okay, so one shard to collect, and then we are moving on to Varna. Is there anything else on the island? No. Okay. So that's the island cleared. 13 of 30 uncharted animus fragments. Still loads of uncharted animus fragments to clear. So, if we have a look now, there is nothing else nearby to clear. We're leaving this bit until probably after we've done all the good stuff up here. So we're going to head. We can fast forward to Havana now. And if we have a look inside Havana, the Templar Mission is down here. That's something I want us to do. Lots to clear though as well. So we're going to have a lot to get through whilst here. Might as well start there. There's a chest near here. I was going to say do the Templar Hunt first. I think we will. We'll do the Templar Hunt first. Let's actually fast travel to here. We'll do the Templar Hunt and then we'll clear the rest of it up as and when we go. If you've got Wolf Gravestone, give that to Beady straight away. It's a 5-star claymore weapon. We haven't got it. This was the one we crafted. The archaic one was the first 4-star claymore we've actually managed to achieve. You got tuition to go to? No worries. Thank you very much, Maya Plays. Maya Plays. I can't get my words out. Thank you very much, Maya Plays. Thank you for joining us, and hopefully we'll see you again soon. You're still sad. I know. Different servers though. That's the problem. Okay, so we're going to head for the Templar Mission, mainly because they have a really good story, and it kind of breaks up the monotony of just clearing things. We have also got a warehouse to go and destroy here. We haven't really explored Havana much. It's all part of the main story. So there's lots here we haven't really seen. The only problem with the British India story, that has many sides. It would massively depend on how they decide to tell it, yes. And what kind of side they focus on. If they went too much about the British taking over, I think it wouldn't go down very well. I think one of their best ways of doing it probably would be to focus on the people that were there before the British came along, really. But I think there's so many different stories that it could give you, though. But it's how they do it. And it's like any story, though. They could do it really well, or it could go really badly. And until they try it, we don't know how that's going to go. Right, we're clear. We're going to go and do the Templar Hunt. At least the first part, and we'll see where it wants us to go after that. There is also something to follow here. Or we can climb up there to get it. Come on. Off the wall. Okay. I might quickly chase this shanty while we're here. There we go, shanty achieved. I don't know why I ever worried about shanties being really difficult, because we've done really well with them so far. Right, first part of the Templar Hunt. There's normally a little bit of story to listen to. So much to do in Havana. It's a nice city. There's a good potential for nuanced storytelling. So a good point. Yeah, it has. Thank you for the like, that was much appreciated. Thank you, Irene. Thank you for saying that. Okay, let's learn more from Rona Dinsmore. Or about? Is it about Rona or is it Rona?
Rona,
No, it is Rona.
Kenway.
she's kind of under attack. She doesn't seem that bothered.
Lost your charm.
Seems very calm about being shot at.
And you're still boozy as a swilter. What do you want?
I've come to warn you. Your life's in danger.
Aren't you the crafty one? Whatever.
Pardon me. People that were also dividing the two-nation theory. I think that they've got to be very careful, haven't they? I think that's the big thing. If they do it, I think there is so much. There's so many chances of offending people.
How can I make amends?
That's the downside, and maybe why they've stayed away from it.
Anything for a lady.
But I don't know. It's a weird one. I think it would be a very good story to tell, though. If they could tell multiple sides of the story, I think it'd be a very good story. Right, we need to defend her.
Oh, they're coming from the left. I've got more than enough powder to take care of them.
Carry the powder kegs. Where have we got to take them to?
Why not set a powder keg for more boom?
Oh, okay. Put them in the door. Put them in the doorway. Blow them up as they walk through. Sounds like a good plan.
Use a keg.
I need to reload guns, ideally. That's the only downside. Let's get this here. Get it down. We need to reload.
They'll come from
Right.
the back. Fire at the powder keg.
She's blown one up. I missed it. Missed the powder keg there. That was a point. That's wasn't it. I haven't looked at side objectives. There isn't one. That's okay. I just thought I'd better check if there was any side objectives. But yeah, I failed that miserably there. Let's try this again and actually focus on the powder keg a little bit better, shall we? There's two now here. This will be a big explosion when this is done. Let's reload ammunition. There's no optional, so we don't actually have to do this. Rona is not a good name to have. No, it's not. It's a good point. Right. They're actually going to try and hit the powder keg this time. There we go. There's still one person alive. How did you survive? They want more powder keg. How many people are we blowing up here? We are blowing up a lot by the looks of things. Okay. Let's actually reload. She likes these explosions, doesn't she? Okay, let's give this another go. Come on, you guys. There we go. Not quite done. Got no bullets left, annoyingly. There we go. I think we did that quite well. We missed the first big explosion, but I think other than that, wasn't too bad.
New persona. Sir Edward of Havana rescues damsels in distress.
She's got a bit of humour to her, hasn't she?
Better than your old.
Then they could go to American history like the Red Indians. They could, yeah. That would be quite a good way to go.
Well, there's a key.
I'm just hoping they still do it. I know the rumours were there previously, but then Infinity kind of took over. But even in Infinity, if that works out the way I hope it does, there's so many stories you can tell.
But the suit this key unlocks won't fit you.
I'll tell you what. If I think of a chore that requires the help of an especially simple fellow, I'll let you know.
I like the fact she actually gives Edward some jip. She actually likes talking back to him. So, Bureau under attack, mission 1 of the Templar Hunt is done. And mission 2 is also here. Guns wise, I haven't got any weapons on us, that's weird. Right, a thief in the market, let's have a look.
Have you reconsidered my offer, Rona?
Why is she still holding her injured arm? Why has she not looked at it and got it sorted?
I'm indisposed, and my sense of duty runs deeper than my pride, there's a situation I hope you can investigate.
Go on.
Mind, I said investigate a situation, not create one.
Yes, Mum. What is it?
A rash of thefts and mischief. Seems too convenient it started at the same time as these bureau attacks. Could you see what you can find out round the market?
A boozy swill tub like me. Are you sure? I won't let you down.
It would be hard to get much lower than this.
There's an animosity between the two, but I think it's a bit more than that. Right, we need to locate a pickpocket. We also need some bullets at some point, but we'll have to deal with that later. And finding a pickpocket. How easy are they going to be to find, I wonder? There is a shard here above us. Can we get this while we're here? It makes sense while we're here to actually grab it if we can. Just saves us coming back. There we go. So let's find this pickpocket, shall we? Your tuition's in 11 minutes. You got that slightly often, didn't you? Did you get there early? Okay. So, Mr. Man Plays, this is the last Templar Hunt we need to do, I believe. The second mission of the last one. I'm really hoping we don't have to chase this pickpocket, because they're a pain to chase sometimes. Let's find out though. So one thing I always do, I always make sure we use height as much as possible. Keeps us safe. Also, it's a good way to travel. Okay. We're nearly at the pickpocket location. Let's see if we can find them. What's the bedding we have to chase him once we find him? There he is. Catch and loot. I assumed we would have to catch and loot him. It's always the way. Got a bit of a lead on us, which doesn't help. Come on, come back. You think the last mission for this one is really annoying because of Rono, really? Who's going to get out of breath first? Us or him? We are catching, slowly. Come on. There we go. I didn't kill him, I just kicked him. It said kill, but we kicked. Be interesting to see how the last mission is then. So that is mission 2 done. Why are we under attack? I don't quite know why we're under attack, to be fair. There is, I was trying to get him while we were near us. I hate chasing these guys. But while he's near us, I thought we might as well quickly go and catch him. There's a chest here. It's not going to let me loot it, is it? There we go. We got him. Ah! I just saw a chest. I want to clear the chest while we're here. Obviously, having other people coming after us probably isn't the best way of doing this. Can't loot it because of these guys. Any more want to give us a go? Are you all finished or are you still coming? Next one to come up. Next one to come up. Any more or are you all finished? I think we're clear. There we go. The chest is done. I don't understand why, when they climb up ladders like that, they keep coming. They know they're at a disadvantage. You wouldn't keep climbing, would you? It just seems a weird thing for them to do. Right, back down here is the Templar Hunt. Try and speak properly. There is a manuscript nearby. Maybe worth us grabbing. It is in a red area, but we may be able to do it. We should be able to do it. Drop down. It's nearby because I can hear it making a noise. Have I gone the wrong side of this though? I think I have. Where is it? It's down there. Probably shouldn't have made a shot there because that has kind of alerted guards. I think we're okay there. Okay, there we go. We've got the secret. They're all running in. We're running out. See you later. Fetus in the womb is the what we gained. It's drawn by Leonardo da Vinci. Relevance unknown. Taken from the estate of Peter Beckford. What we will quickly look at while we're here, because I've got a feeling we've unlocked a new person to read about, which will be Rona, would be my assumption. I don't know for sure. We'll quickly clear the landmarks. I hate having exclamation points still up. Bugs me. Let's clear this. Art collection. These are all the things we gained from our vessels. So, people, I've got a feeling we need to read about Rona. I'll be surprised if we don't. Lucia Marquez. Have we not read about Lucia? This is someone we've already dealt with, but I don't think we've actually read this for some reason. It's over. God, I have the high ground. Very sus. Okay, we'll have a quick look at Lucia. I'm pretty sure we'd read this, but I don't think we have looking at this. Or have we, actually? Major transport and subsystem. No, we haven't read this. Actually, looking at this. Yeah, but we might as well clear stuff along the way though as well, Mr. Mayor Plays. It just saves us time running around later. That's why I don't just fast travel straight there, so we can actually run around and collect stuff on the way. So Lucia Marquez, born in Spain, she never knew her father, possibly the explorer Alejandro de Ortega. By the age of 12, she was supporting herself and her sisters on the streets, begging, borrowing and stealing anything she could, all the while developing the skills of a master thief. At the age of 17, she was caught stealing a horse belonging to a high-ranking Templar and wisely opted for training over jail time. The Templar life gave Marquez the focus she needed, and she never found herself at a lack of challenge or adventure. She died at the age of 26 on Pino's Isle, wise beyond her years, on the order of the Taino assassin Opaya Apito. You're thinking of the failing to steal a horse, and Master Templar wouldn't be so impressed. Guess he or she saw potential in the grasshopper. Maybe she or he just didn't like the horse. Heartwarming origin story. Aren't we all about second chances out of Sturgo? So that was a Lucia Marquez. I think that was one of the Templars we dealt with yesterday. Rona Dinsmore. That's the person I assumed we hadn't read about. There we go, we haven't. Let's learn a little bit about Rona. Born in Scotland, Rona Dinsmore was made for adventure. After suffering the lows of a depressed household, her father absent and her mother an alcoholic, throughout her childhood, Dinsmore left her home in Glasgow in her mid-teens. At 19 she found work amongst merchants in Bristol and remained at the post for nearly 2 years. By 21 Dinsmore was trapped in a terrible marriage. She fled again and sought refuge in Boston, where she remained for 6 months, before moving on to the warmer climes of Jamaica. There she found it exceedingly difficult to find work among farmers and finally took to the sea, ultimately finding her calling with the Assassin Brotherhood. Notes. Rumoured terrible marriage. Look at the facts. All her patterns about that are those of a con artist, even if her independence is a little inspiring. Anyone found confirmation of romantic ties to Hilary Flint yet? No, but there's lots of sarcasm. There's still room for love in that. The opposite of love isn't hate, it's indifference. Ah, you're a poet. See? That's exactly what I'm talking about. Now, I will say, and I've said this a few times now, I think the database lacks a lot because we don't have Sean writing anymore. I don't think it's as good as previous databases. We need the humour that Sean brings. The little notes don't really do it, annoyingly. Okay, let's keep heading forward. We're away from the soldiers that were chasing us. I'm not overly worried about those. Annoyingly, I don't think there's anything to clear running this way. I was hoping we could still clear a few bits along the way. It's not kind of happening. Is the tavern... A tavern is already unlocked, I'm thinking. I think it is looking at that.
In the market for a few handy salts.
No, we don't need to recruit anyone. We have unlocked the tavern already. I've kind of got myself kind of trapped into an area I don't want to be. There we go, let's get out of there. Okay, we're nearly back to Rona. I was hoping there was stuff to clear on the way, but it doesn't look like there is. A little annoying. I've kind of got myself into a dead end again, haven't I? But she's over here. Let's go and see her again. Do you want to hear a spoiler for this mission? Not really. I don't like spoilers. No worries, Mr. Mayor Plays. We'll see you soon. Thank you very much. Okay, arms race. What do we need to do in this?
What'd you find out?
Managed to nab a pickpocket. Slyboots had a map. Something about storehouses and gunpowder.
I did some research too. It's clear as day. The whole operation's run by that Templar scoundrel Hilary Flint.
That's the same name from the map.
He's using pickpockets to run an arms race.
Against who?
Me.
He's in the lead, I take it.
Yes, but with your map, we can destroy his weapon stores to catch up.
Let's waste no time.
Okay, looks like we have to destroy the weapon stores. There's normally no optional objectives for the Templar missions, and there doesn't look to be either. It's a bonus. So we're just going to destroy the weapon stores. That's all we need to do. How we destroy them, I'm not sure until we get there. Sounds quite simple though. I'm assuming they're guarded. We'll try and be a true assassin and do it quietly, but with me that generally goes wrong. We shall see. I'm going to take guns off and put sleep darts on. That's not a throwing knife, is it? It is a throwing. We have a throwing knife. We only use it once though. Oh, that didn't work, did it? I've already been seen. Right, he's asleep. I was hoping to be really discreet and I've already been shot at. Didn't really go to plan. Right, let's deal with him. Loot him as well. I haven't really seen the throwing knife before as an option to use. So I wanted to give it a go and see. We only have one. But I did wonder if we could use it. I don't know how good it is. Probably isn't very, but... There's our throwing knife. Well, we'll take a shot. Right, he's asleep. I do need to get round to him to knock him out. Ideally. So we've used our throwing knife. I think we've lost it now until we recoup another one. Right, guards down here. I think they've all got their backs to us, and if that's the case, we're good to go. So how do we destroy the supplies? I'm hoping we don't have to blow them up. Ignite. We do. Let's get out of here. Before the guards catch us. And that is the supplies dealt with. One done, two to go. So, the next one is over this way. Again, we'll try and be discreet. Obviously, doesn't always work. But we'll try and do what we can to not really mess up too many times. I.e. being shot at like that guy. Hasn't really gone the way I wanted it to be fair. Would you at least do something? Okay, another guy over here. Ah, fell down. This one might become a bit more of a fight by the looks of it. I should have used the human shield there. We are low on health, this may be an issue. It's not really gone the way I planned it. Okay, there is still another guy over there shooting us. Oh. I think that's the last one actually that's going to shoot us. Dealt with. It still didn't go to plan. I was probably trying a little bit too hard to be quiet while I was doing this. Okay, let's drop down. Ignite these. We might as well run straight. Gotta run somewhere. Second one done. Didn't quite go the way we wanted it to, but we achieved it with minimal fuss, other than being shot at a few times. We do need to grab this viewpoint. Actually, we may grab this now. We're heading over there anyway. I wonder if it is worth grabbing this viewpoint while we're here. Or we grab it afterwards. Just saw Shanty as well ahead of us. Ah, I've messed up the jump. That was a bit silly. Okay, we'll grab it after. The next one is in here. There are obviously guards around that I'd rather not get shot by this time. I've definitely not been the best assassin at times. There's a lot of times we probably should be a lot more discreet than we are. I can't believe is he sleeping sitting up? It won't knock him out. That's annoying. Yeah, I can't knock him out from there. Like this guy. Can we knock this guy out? We can knock him out. Right, I think there are actually guards on the floor to this one. I think because the way this guy's fallen, we can't actually knock him out. So we've got to wait for him to quickly wake up and then deal with him. There is a guard walking around the centre here, but I think that's doable. There's a couple of guards. No, only one. Just wait for this guy to wake up, because otherwise he's going to shoot us. So let's wait for him to wake up. We're going to then go to the bale of hay and take out that guard, I think. Right, he's down. Perfect. And then we can ignite, and then we are done. Let's go. Nicely done. So I think there's one more mission to go now on this. There's normally 4 missions in total, and we've done 3. So I think there's one more mission. So we'll head to that in a second. I'm thinking while we're here, let's quickly knock out the viewpoint. It's just over here. In fact, there's 2 viewpoints for us to grab nearby. The church was the one I was actually planning on heading towards. There we go. So we'll just quickly go and get the viewpoint from here. And that's another one cleared then at least. It's going to be useful having these done when we start to clear the actual area. So we're nearby. It makes sense. And then we'll look to where we need to head for the last mission. And then that's all the Templar one's done. So we then have to head back to our hideout to then get the outfit that comes with having all the Templar missions done. There's a shard Are you at the other side or are you inside the other side? There we go. Right, let's have a look. So the last Templar is over here. There is a viewpoint just here as well that we do need to get. There's also... I know there's things here. There's things everywhere, to be fair. What I might do is grab the manuscript along the way. If we can. There's a guard there. Wait, any more guards? There is one there. I think that worked out not too bad actually. Where's my manuscript? Just here. Manuscript gained. What is that going to give us? The Voynich manuscript. The second of 4 extant pages of the mysterious Voynich manuscript stolen from Peter Beckford's collection at some point after 1705. Significance unclear. Okay. Last Templar mission to do. Do love that nice double assassination you can do like that. I think that's quite good. So let's head back to Rona and see what she needs from us for the last thing to do. As I say, then I think it's heading back to our state to actually get the outfit. We'll wear it. We've earned it. We can wear the new outfit and see what it's like. I actually can't remember what it looks like, to be fair. Offhand. Right, she is in here. Don't knock people over. It's not very nice. Right, here we go. Flint's End. Let's have a look.
Edward, we've reduced that Templar cad Flint to a fraction of his power. The only thing standing between you and your key now is Flint himself.
You have an approach in mind?
I'll engage him in combat. And you... circle around carefully and, well, you know the rest.
Suddenly squeamish, Rona. Can't quite bring yourself to kill him.
Of course not. I just don't want you to feel like I'm telling you what to do.
There's a weird relationship between these two, isn't there?
Can we go now?
Let's.
Oh, he won't be hard to find. Cheeky bastard.
We'll change back to guns, just in case we need them.
Admit it, Rona. Deep down, you like the walk of that cock.
I can arrange to have you in Thumbikins if Floggin's too kind, Kenway.
There's definitely something about these two. Just the way they talk to each other. Like there's something more to it.
Of course, there's plenty of other game to be found.
I'll distract him. You circle around. Hey, Flint! Ha! Not much of a shot, are you, Flint? That's right, Flint. Retreat!
Right, let's head for Hilary Flint. Keep going. I don't really want to have to chase him on a boat if I can avoid it. Oh, I kind of blew myself up at the same time. But we did it. Wasn't quite the way I wanted to do it.
Would be reversed. Should have died happier.
But we kind of caused a big explosion of us standing on the explosives.
What a pity. We could never fight together. On the correct side of things.
Would, you two like a moment alone?
No. It's too late.
And there's our final key.
His charm's all used up. Let the memory of him be locked away for good.
I don't know what state we're going to come out of this memory in. Thrown quite a long way from where we were by the explosion. Yeah, we definitely were thrown a long way away from that explosion then. But that means it worked. There we go. Mission done. Flint's End. So I believe that's all the Templar Hunt's now done. 5 out of 5 keys acquired. Yes, we can go on and look the outfit and then come back and finish clearing. Before we do the outfit, let's just have a quick look at Flint's database. I'm assuming there's going to be a database entry for Flint. Just clear this as well. There should be something there for him. We didn't really know too much about him. Hilary Flint. Hilary Flint was born to the aristocratic family, the youngest of 3 boys, the black sheep of the family. He sought solitude in his studies, immersing himself in math and sciences. I don't know why I can't talk. Flint discovered a particular interest in explosives, earning him the label of problem child. To correct his course, his parents enrolled him in military school, where he quickly worked his way into the hearts of many students and a few secret societies. After graduation, his connection earned him access to Templar ranks. His mellow nature and obsession with firearms made him an important asset. Records show an ongoing relationship with assassin Rona Dinsmore, the nature of which is uncertain. She vanishes from record after his death at 35. He died at 35, that's so sad. Yeah, well, where there's smoke, there's probably explosives. Dinsmore was flighty. She'd already left one husband when she met Flint. Did anyone in Havana even know her husband existed? So, there was definitely something between him and Rona, but obviously Rona had him killed by the end of it. But an interesting character we don't really learn a lot about. Okay, so let's head to our hideout, as that is where the outfit is that we've now unlocked. Zoom in. I want to say it's here. I'm sure it's here, but for some reason it's not showing up. I'm pretty sure it's in the house. Find out in a second. Should be here. I'm pretty sure. Yes, it is there. Templar Armour. We've also got upgrades to do here. Not sure if we've got enough money to do the upgrades. But we've actually come back for one thing in particular, and that is the armour. If we can do an upgrade while we're here, we will do. Depending on how much it's going to cost us. Have I kind of missed the door? Where's my door? There it is. Let's just check the cost. I think we haven't got enough. I think it's a 40,000. I think is the next one.
Now, what could I add to make it perfect?
No, we need to build a guest house. 40,000. We'll come back and do that in a while. But this is now done. Templar Armour. Let's have a look. I just had a thought, do we really want to be wearing Templar armour? Rather than assassin armour? I'm in two minds whether that's a good thing or not. Pride of the Templars are light and flexible armour that offers increased resistance to enemy attacks. To be fair, it looks good on him. But, do we want to be wearing Templar armour as an assassin? Or friend of the assassins? It does look good though. I think it definitely suits him. I'm also surprised there's no trophy for achieving that, as I thought there would be. That's unusual. I assumed there would be. I wasn't sure. It would make sense for there to have been one, but there we go. We will go back to Havana now. We need to finish clearing that before we move on. So, let's start at the top, work our way down. We'll do the assassination contracts as well. And we've got this whole area to clear. It's quite a big area. We've unlocked the armor. We might as well keep using it now, since we've unlocked it. It does suit him. It's just weird that it's, you know, it's the wrong team, essentially, isn't it? Okay, there is a treasure chest in here we do need to grab. I think the best way to do that though is to actually go around the side. Ignore the soldiers just walking past. Are you going to come here so I can take you out? You might not. Don't do that. He's not bothered too much with us. Why is he not making the jump I want him to make? Not too sure why I can't make that jump. Come on. Right, he's down. I thought that's the jump we needed to make, but for some reason it won't let me make the jump. Unless I'm missing something. Let's try this again, shall we? Oh, there we go. Needed the little tree jump first. The treasure we're actually after is just in that doorway by the looks of things. That's why we're doing this. I don't think we needed to go actually inside the fort itself. That was part of the main story mission quite early days. Drop onto there. Don't know if I can make that jump to the window or not. We can indeed. There we go. And that's the treasure chest done. That's the only thing there we needed to pick up, to be fair. Nice and easy. Don't need to jump into that. Don't do what... Kind of heading in the wrong direction now, aren't we? That's the easy way. Jump in the water and just actually climb up. That'll make life a lot easier. He can pretend he's going undercover. He can, to be fair. I just don't know if the assassin's going to be very happy with him wearing it. That's my only concern. But at least, yeah, he will fit in more in some of these areas. Okay, so whilst we're here, let's clear the chest from there. There is a shanty to clear. There's loads of stuff. We've got to try and focus on one specific area, I think, before moving on. Okay, how do we get in here? I think everyone has their back to us. Which, if that's the case, nice and easy pickup. There we go. I went for the double assassination, he didn't do it. There we go. We've got ourselves out. I wasn't intending to fight. Okay, we need to get high, I think, for the shanty. So let's head up. There's my shanty. Come on. There we go, shanty achieved. We are wanted here. There is also something else to pick up while we're here. Chest here as well. We are being followed, which is a little bit annoying. Are you still after me? There we go. Right, let's go and get the shard. I feel like he fights better in the outfit. I know that's not going to be right, because obviously an outfit isn't going to change the way he fights, but I don't know. Unless it's just me, he seems to fight a bit better with that armour on. With that outfit. Okay, we've got pirates to save. We don't have to save pirates. But we do need the shard. We probably should save the pirates from hanging, actually, while I think about this. Don't be silly and shoot us. Yeah, you've got to do it, and you've got to shoot the rope, I think, isn't it, to actually free them. Stop aiming at us. We're not harming you. Okay, let's grab this shard. That is done. I kind of feel bad leaving the pirates alone. We might have to go back and do it. I feel bad not helping them. Let's go and rescue the pirates. We've got 30 seconds.
Of many innocents on his hands. His Majesty's honourable representative.
I don't think so. Any more for any more? Yeah, well, he wasn't hanged. We need to become anonymous, don't we? More enemies coming in now. I need to reload as well. Thank you. Okay. Well, he's not been hanged. We have released him. It wasn't the best way of doing it, but we did it. That's the main thing, is he was saved, no harm was come to him. Okay. We may as well now work our way down here, I think. Work our way around this way and then back up. We've cleared the majority of stuff in the middle already. So from here, there's a chest and a shanty, and then we just keep working down. I think that's the only way of clearing this in a decent fashion. What have we got? We've got about 20 minutes left, so we'll see how much we can get done this morning. We are streaming again. We're streaming Black Flag again on Saturday evening. That is the current plan. So we'll come back and finish off, hopefully. And then I think the way it's going to look is next week we probably will look at finishing the story off in the morning streams, if we can get enough of it done as well, collectible wise. I can't get around this flag. There we go. Please don't. Oh, the shanty's already gone. That's annoying. I didn't want the shanty to disappear. So where does the shanty start? That's the question. I'm never going to catch it, so we're going to have to hold off for the shanty to come back. We'll hold off. We should respawn, hopefully where we are. That's what I'm hoping for. I've just noticed, while I was doing something else, we've gained a few more subscribers today, so massive thank you to the new subscribers. Okay, shanty's flown away. Hopefully the shanty should be back in a second. We've just got to keep an eye out for it. Come on, shanty. All you do is reappear. I'm hoping we're in the right place. Come on, where are you? I've done this before. We've waited and I've moved, and as I've moved, it's appeared and gone the opposite direction to us. But this has also worked previously for us. We've been in the right place. Shanty respawns. Shanty's ours. I've got a feeling though it's not going to do it this time. Oh look! As soon as we move, it appears. There we go. We've got it. There we go. The minute we moved, the shanty appeared. It's always the way. So we're headed further south for the chest, and then after that we've got the warehouse. We'll see how much we can get of this done today. That is another shanty achieved. They've not been too bad, to be fair. That's my biggest worry about Black Flag, was the shanties themselves. I think we've done really well with them. They've been nowhere near as bad as I expected. Right, chest of gain. It's in a red area, so we've got to be a little bit wary. There is also a guard here that's going to be happy to shoot us if we're not careful. And we've made a few mistakes with these, haven't we, recently? I pushed one to the floor and then took out the other. I wasn't intended to do it that way, but it worked. As long as it works, we get away with it, that's the main thing. Right, chest is here. We're heading to the warehouse next. Jump up. There we go. So let's have a look where the warehouse is. There is a chest, and we've got to try and loot the key to get the warehouse as well. This hopefully won't be too bad, but you never know. Strange to have one of these in a built-up city. These are going to be a little bit harder, I think, to do without being seen. Hopefully we can manage it. We're going to go for Berserk Darts. I'm hoping that will give us a little bit of an advantage. There is obviously a bell we've got to be aware of as well. Guards at either door. There we go. He's gone Berserk. Key holder is just coming up to us now. More guards we take down with Berserk Darts, the easier this becomes for us. Key holder's here. Have all the guards disappeared with him? I don't want a big old fight, but I may have one if I'm not careful. Right, we have the key. Let's get out of it. Kind of got myself in a little bit of a situation because we kind of got seen grabbing the key. Yeah, we kind of got seen grabbing the key, which didn't really work out for us there. Now we're going to have to fight our way through. Come on. What I need to do is swap to pistols. There is explosives right there for us to shoot. That grenade kind of went off straight at us there. Right, 2 of those are down. That's you down as well. Oh, who shot me there? Human shields, that'll help. I need to reload, that's the problem. With not much health left. That's not helpful. Right, we're going to need to head up. Get this guy out. Yeah, this didn't quite go to plan. I'm trying to be as discreet as possible. We've survived, luckily. But it definitely wasn't what I intended to do. Best laid plans don't always work in Assassin's Creed. No matter how hard you try. Can we reload the guns while we're waiting? He's going to keep doing what he's doing, that's fine. I just want one bullet. That's why I wanted a bullet. Okay. We can now do the warehouse because we're not wanted anymore. Let's quickly loot for ammo. Hopefully we can get our bullets back. Sleep darts. Got some bullets. Perfect. So, warehouse is now ours. We can sabotage the bell just because we can, more than anything else. There is still one guard here that we do need to be aware of. There is still one. Or I say there was one. And we can now do this. But a little bit of metal, that will help us. So we've got 10 more minutes left. We're going to see what else we can clear whilst here. And then for Saturday evening we'll continue clearing. But if what else we can get done today will be a bonus. We didn't actually grab the chest in there, and I thought we had. We kind of missed it. There we go. Chest is done. 6 more chests in Havana to do. Havana is such a big place. It reminds me so much of how much we had to clear in Kingston as well. There was so much to do there. Right, this is a big red area here. And a viewpoint we haven't synced. So let's head for the viewpoint first. So this is going to be a significant area with a lot of enemies around it. So we're going to have to try and be a bit more discreet than we have been. Just to avoid getting in too much trouble. The assassination contract we'll come back for. They're kind of the last thing to do. Mainly because they may not actually be here. So we kind of leave them till last. Right, this is the big estate we need to get into. The viewpoint is over there. Let's go round and see if we can get to the viewpoint easily. It's our first port of call. Climb up the gate, that's a good start. So viewpoint. Okay. There are guards around. We're okay at the minute. But the minute we try and head in, if we get seen, we are going to create a little bit of a panic. I'd rather avoid that. Can't see any guards in this first area. So we may get away with this. I thought this would be a lot harder to get into, to get to the viewpoint, but I don't think it's going to be. Yeah, that isn't as hard as I expected to get into. Right, we'll synchronise. We'll see if we can clear this red area while we're here. Okay, what have we got? So there's not much actually has shown up. It's 2 shards and a chest, and that is it. I was expecting a lot more from that area. Okay. So 1 shard is below us down there. So can I grab this? I didn't mean to do that. I'm going to drop down, but it automatically synchronises when you press circle. I don't think we're going to have much left to do here once we finish. Okay. Can we grab the shard without dropping down completely? We can indeed. Okay, there is an enemy we need to look out for. Is he gonna? He's not going to come around the corner, is he? So let's go for sleep darts. There's 2 across the other way. That's what I'm going to be aware of. That's what I was trying to avoid. Right, one is under the influence. Right, he's down. Where are you? Is he coming up for me? I think he is coming up. Come on. Now he's gone down again. Nice and easy. The guards that are likely causing us to shoot are now down. There's 2 guards keeping watch here. The chest is over there. May need to take these out. Although, sleep darts may become our new best friend again. There we go. And now we can grab the chest. I thought this would be a lot harder to get through, but it's actually fairly simple once you take out the stuff that's high. Out we go. We are done with this area. A lot easier than I was expecting it to be. a little bit too big a jump there, but we got away with it. I'm surprised at how easy that was to clear. Okay, so we've got a shanty here we need to do. We've got a chest. And then there's only the northern kind of section left. So we'll get the shanty, we'll try and get the chest, and then that'll probably be it for this morning. And it should be fairly easy to finish clearing on Saturday evening. But yeah, the way it's going, I would say we're on for story finishing off next week. The way it's going. If that's the case, then multiplayer's not far behind that. It wasn't what I wanted to do. Come on. That's what I wanted. We've got to get high to get across to then grab this shanty. It's going to run away from us. That's to be expected. We're just got to hope we're quick enough to catch up. It's got a little bit of a gap on us now. That's not a good thing. No. Not going to catch him now. It's too high for us to catch from there. That's kind of messed us up. We'll go for the chest and we'll go back to it in a second. The chest is below us, I think. But yeah, I feel like we're going to have this finished. Maybe end of next week, depending how long trophies take and multiplayer. Obviously we've got DLCs to do, so that's something I need to get organised on as well. I haven't actually purchased them yet, only because I didn't know how long before we needed them. So I need to do the sort of DLCs out. But yeah, I feel like we're nearly done with Black Flag, which seems weird because I'd expected a really, really long game. But I don't think, it doesn't seem like it has been. And we haven't done anything different to normal. I think it's just been fairly a nice run. But that doesn't mean it's going to be as easy as I think. You know, me thinking, oh right, we're nearly there, doesn't mean we will be. Right, we're just going to wait for the shanty. I think the new uniform, the new armour, I think it suits him better than the assassin armour. And I hate to say that, because obviously Edward is not a Templar. But I think it suits him better. Right, there we go. We weren't quite on the marker for where it was, but we gained it. That is done. Okay. So the left, all what we have left to clear is all this northern section. There's one viewpoint, and then there's a few fragments, one shanty, treasure chests, manuscript, and then we've just got the assassin contracts. There's 3 locations, and there is how many to do here? 6. So each location will be done twice, and that is it. There's also a treasure map here as well. We will have a quick look at the things we've unlocked. They're all shanties, so we won't read them because I'm not going to sing shanties. We did do it the first time, I'm not doing it again. So Derby Ram, we've just gained, and running down to Cuba, Spanish ladies, and that's it. Anything else? Landmarks? I think that's everything. So, interesting, we'll find out how much we are through this. If that's correct, that number there, total sync is 75%. I think we're doing well. We started on 68% this morning. We do need to go back to modern day. There's a few things we need to do in hacking computers and all that good stuff, and post-it notes. But we are 73% through the game. I don't think that's too bad. I think that's about right, to be fair. 73%. We know there's 2 and a bit memories left to do because we looked at the tracker. All the Templar stuff is done. I think that once we clear Havana, I've got a feeling that's going to jump up quite a bit, especially with the 6 assassination contracts, because that's 6 then done. Obviously we need to go back to some missions and redo some of the optional objectives. I'm assuming that's needed for the platinum. Don't know for sure yet, but I've got a feeling it will be. And we need to fully upgrade the Jackdaw. We still need to beat some legendary ships. We need to do all 4 of those, and obviously the multiplayer. And in terms of additional content, I don't know if it will show you on your screen. So Freedom Cry is something we need to purchase. That's the first. It will show you. That's fine. As long as it shows you, it's all good. Freedom Cry is the DLC for this with Adewale. The only other thing I wasn't too sure of, obviously, why is there a redeem code? Don't know about that. I might have a look at that one. That I need to purchase. Season Pass I did think wasn't worth it. $7.99 for the Freedom Cry DLC. Illustrious Pirates Pack, I don't know if we should get this or not. It's £5.79 or free with the Season Pass. It gives you 3 new islands to explore with new outfits, weapons, ship items and more. And you customise your multiplayer experience with new skins and items. I don't know if that's worth it. What do you guys think? Time savers I'm not worried about. We don't never bother with those. Death Vessel Pack. This is customizations for the Jackdaw. I don't personally think that's worth any of our time. The Crusader and Florentine Pack is Altair's and Ezio's colours. Again, I don't think that's worth it for us, and we don't bother with time savers. So the only thing I'm not sure of is Illustrious Pirates with the 3 new islands, because I'm not sure about the islands, and obviously Freedom Cry is the only 2 things. Those 2 together still wouldn't make the season pass worthwhile. To buy them individually would save us more money. But that's something we need to look at. And then obviously the multiplayer is the other thing. But that is it for this morning. Massive thank you to all of you guys for another fantastic stream. As always, thank you for the likes, the comments, the views and the conversations. A massive hello and welcome to the new subscribers. I think we've gained 3 this morning. Somehow it's just going up and up and up, which is fantastic. This afternoon there is the episode of Dirt 5, and then this evening Genshin Impact multiplayer stream this evening, where there's a few of us going to be on and try to clear some bosses and upgrade some characters. Hopefully that's the plan. As always, enjoy your day, your morning, your afternoon or your evening, wherever you are, and we'll see you again very soon. No live stream tomorrow morning as I've got physio, so the next live stream after tonight will be Saturday evening, and then I need to work on next week's schedule because it's going to change a little bit because my physio is increasing, so we're going to change that around. So we'll see you again very soon. Enjoy your day, enjoy your week, and if we don't see you again, enjoy your weekend. Thank you very much. Bye bye.